Folks at home, we are out here. The reality of the situation continues to unfold. Yesterday, we dismantled Elden Snooze, Elden Cringe, and they just couldn't handle that reality check. And holy shit, is this lens fucking dirty. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn. But yesterday, we exposed Elden Snooze, and today we're going to expose the next Cyberpunk, which is, of course, Dying Light 2. So I need you guys to do World Class a favor, meet World Class halfway, and start sharing this stream. Because it seems like Elden Ring is more popular than Dying Light 2, based off of these numbers thus far. And we just got some unfortunate news, I should say, that Betty White had actually passed away. I thought they were trolling in the chat, but that is incredibly sad. 2021 had to do that, didn't it? Let's see if we can fix this here. Yeah, let's see if we can fix this here. I don't know if we can. But you guys are going to have to get people in here, folks, okay? We start the show when we can. You know what I mean? So let's see if we can clean this off. If we can't, we'll just not put it back on.
Mind_@_Bay donated $2 through Super Chat. Fuel Lord Mackle.
Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate it. Mind at Bay coming through in the face of adversity. I don't know why this got so dirty. Might not be fixable here. In fact, it might be worse now. But if you are just tuning in, we're going to expose Dying Light 2 momentarily. Give me a moment. And we just got word that Betty White has passed away. That is, you know.
Miles Kino donated $2 through Super Chat. Let's check the Reddit World Class. You are awesome.
Yeah. Well, now it's foggy. I guess we just can't win out here, you know? I guess we just can't win out here. Yeah, we'll check the Reddit momentarily. I'm just making sure everything is going and we're good to go, okay? But the lens isn't really where it needs to be. It looks like absolute shit. And I don't have a lens cloth out here, so actually, you know what? Let's see if this works. Nope, probably not. That's probably where it came from. Again, you guys got to get them in here. We got some downtime anyway. It takes 20 years for people to get in here, so we'll just wait until that happens. And if they can't show up, well, that's going to be an unfortunate stream. Because this is the last show of 2021, and tomorrow we probably won't be streaming. We got some unfortunate Mother Nature weather coming our way, so we might not be live for a little while. I mean, we could do shows, but they're not going to be great, you know, so... You guys got to be world class halfway today and appreciate what you got right now because we just don't know. Mother Nature is in control of the show. She's playing producer, and if she doesn't want this to happen, it ain't going to happen. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's already unbearable out here, but, you know, we still come out here and support the folks that support the show. So let's go ahead and jump into the Reddit here. The Reddit is gaining some popularity, and we appreciate that. And let's go ahead and open up the Reddit here. I think we're like 16 members away from 300 members, so if you guys could go over there and join the Reddit, that'd be great. If not, well, you can kiss my foot. So let's go ahead and jump over to the Reddit here. Final Show 2021, let's go. Someone shared the stream. He comes from 4channel, Elden Ring fanboys. I mean, it's pretty fucking accurate, bro. Lazy devs from Software after realizing they can reuse animations from their new Elden Ring game. Exactly. Well, they certainly can because their fan base is brainwashed. Michael liked The Last of Us 2, Red Dead 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, 5, pretty much anything Rockstar. Well, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a world-class veteran video game critic. So said that world-class doesn't know his facts. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Because I knew all that. World Class, thank you for the content. You make our day better. Well, I'm glad I'm helping someone. Because it certainly doesn't feel like it these days. Clownfield 2042. I expect coverage. Don't ever want to see tear shit again. What? Don't know what that is. Michael Does Live cameo in Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, we probably can't show that. But I think that is pretty good. Guys, you guys got to go over here and populate the Reddit a little bit. I mean, I don't know what the discourse is here for not going over here. Literally everyone is welcome. We just ask that you don't spam or self-promote because there's a lot of people in the community that do that. It's a Michael Does Life Reddit, right? So figure that out. Listen to Michael. The gaming industry is turning into shambles. It's over. Absolutely. PlayStation is winning. Well, it's funny how, this holiday season, everyone wanted a PlayStation, but they certainly didn't want an Xbox. I think that's very telling. And I think that's it for the new posts here. So, again, the more populated this becomes, the more easy it is to cover. But since there's like 2 posts a day, it's kind of hard to cover this. And that's why we keep promoting it, because we're kind of hoping that maybe some people can start clinging on to it. Because when the show is not live, that's a place for you to go and, I guess, discuss the show and share shit that you want to share. The link is in the description, and there should be a Nightbot posting the link every...
Alex Escobar
why is this lens getting...
$4.99 through Super
God,
Chat.
it's raining out
Happy
here.
New Year, Mackle. Smiley face.
Yeah, well,
I hope 2022 will be a great year for world class and the living, breathing organism.
Well, we
Elden
certainly
Ring
hope
will
so.
be
We
GTW.
certainly hope so. But if they don't have E3 2022, we certainly can't flip the switch again, and that's going to be very annoying, but we'll see. And it is definitely misting out here, and that's not great because I just cleaned the lens off, and that means, well, hopefully shit doesn't break out here, folks. But obviously, as you can see, I didn't know it was misting out here, so next time we're going to have to bring a fucking umbrella. Huh. Well... Not sure how much time we have today, because if this continues to pick up, I can't jeopardize the equipment getting fucked up for 20 people. I mean, I just can't. So you guys got to get him in here, folks. We're talking about Dying Light 2 today. That's what we're discussing. If you don't like the show, well, then you need to leave the show and don't come back. We will find new people to replicate your existence on the bench out here, if that makes any sense. Probably didn't word that right, but you know what I mean. The spots are replaceable, and they will be replaced. You got to show up. You got to get in here when the show starts. I cannot dictate this over people's schedule, and it's just the way the cookie crumbles. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the lines here, 818-284-4568. I know it's going to be a rocky start. We should have just talked about Elden Ring again if had I known this was, because no one cares. No one cared about Battlefield. No one cared about Cyberpunk. You know, when I was covering Cyberpunk back in September of 2020, no one gave me the time of day. When I was covering Cyberpunk back in 2019, no one gave me the time of day. They still don't give me the time of day, but that exact same scenario happens with Battlefield, and I never got any sort of validation. Man, it's getting bad out here. I didn't know it was this bad. We might have a short fucking show here on New Year's Eve. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like it's like fucking raining out here from the wind or some shit. I don't know what's going on. We're not taking that call, guys. Guys, you got to show up. You got to support the show. We need at least $5 donations. Otherwise, we're not covered out here. I mean, it's just the reality of the situation. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael,
please consider. Hello, you're on the air. You're talking over me, so we're going to hang up on you. You have nothing to say, so let's go ahead and move on the wheels there so we have no callers. That's the reality of the situation. I'm trying to wait until we can fill some time so more people can come in here and understand, like, it's fucking raining out here. I just cleaned the lens off, bro. It was super clean 2 minutes ago. Please stop calling into my fucking show. You don't need to troll when there's no one watching the show. That's annoying. When there's people watching the show, we'll invite you in to troll, okay? But if there's no one watching the show, that's not how that shit works, bro. I know how social media works. More so than anyone in here, I'll tell you that. You know, they think I'm a fucking clown, but how many numbers you got? You got 50K subs? Nah. You make more money than I do? Nah. So, you know, you think you're all a hot shot, but ain't nobody in here doing better than I am. You know, and that's not me being egotistical. I'm just spitting fact out here. So everyone wants to play producer and give world-class tips and advice, but they don't have anything. Their resume's pretty fucking blank. You know, their resume's pretty fucking blank. So, all right, we're going to open up the lines again, 818-284-4568. Let's see how fast this lens gets dirty again. We might have a situation out here. I don't know if it's safe to have the equipment out here if it's going to be raining like this. Didn't see that coming. But it is the way it is, folks. I mean, I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Never will get it. I can't, you know, in 2022, hopefully I can get down to Nashville and interview some struggling musicians because I can relate to that.
Steel City 420 donated $10 through Super Chat. Keep killing it, brother.
Yeah, we're trying. Hello, we're trying. I mean, it's incredibly hard. When no one shows up to the bar to listen to music, there's nothing we can do. Hello, you're on the air. Steel City coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate it. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, Michael, I do make more money. You're bald and you look.
That's fantastic. No one cares. Hello, you're on the air. You work at McDonald's. It's literally Friday afternoon. You don't have a job. Okay?
Hello?
You don't have a job. Hello, on the air.
Michael, props to you, man. I don't know why you continue to do this for this little ball donation community.
I mean,
out there in the freezing cold. It's wet.
You get it. You get it. I mean, you get it, man.
Grinding.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. You have to be a fucking schizo to come out here and do this, like literally.
Which is absolutely nothing. They do nothing for you. Fucking pathetic.
I know.
Only a small amount come forward.
Yep.
Keep grinding, world class.
Oh yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. Yeah, it's just sad news going on the air here today. Betty White passed away. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, what is up, Michael? How you doing today?
Well, we're out here.
Right on. Well, hell, man, I'm not having the best day myself. Honestly, just found out I had hydrophlastosis today, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's where you get a lot of red bumps on your dick and shit
okay,
like that.
Yeah. Well, I figured you were going to say something. No one describes their shit like that. Let's go, dude.
Well,
Yeah, all right. We're closing the motherfucking line down. God damn, y'all can't. This is going to be a bad show. It's going to be a bad fucking show. And I knew this was going to be a bad show because, well, first of all, the weather's shit out here. I mean, it's fucking raining. Like, it's doing something out here, misting. And, I mean, that's annoying as fuck. So we got to deal with that. We got to deal with the low numbers. We got to deal with a lot of things out here. If you guys can't share the stream, then you're not helping the show out. Like, that's how you help the show out for free. You don't have to support the show in terms of super chat, but you can help out the show by supporting the show in terms of sharing the motherfucking stream, because that's how you get new people in here. We just had 2 new members yesterday, and they came because someone shared the stream. Now, the person that shared the stream, I believe, got banned, but I mean, that's the risk. You already know that going in, that if you share these streams, you're going to get banned. So unless you know a way around that shit, well, you do so at your own risk. So, yeah, it's not going to be a great show. Oh, fuck. Last show of 2021, a horrible show. Ha. Yikes. Oh, man. I just feel like I can't talk about this game here. Like, I feel like this is the wrong platform for me to talk about this game. So I don't even know if I'm going to show the slide. It's hard to discuss this stuff. It's hard to do this show. And I know you won't agree, and that's okay, but there's people that can attest to that. All right. So we're just going to stare at the screen because we have nothing else we can do. There's not enough people in here to discuss Dying Light 2, and we do not have any callers on the line. Something went amiss here with this show. I'd love to go down to Nashville in 2022 and interview struggling musicians who are busting their ass, grinding day in and day out, playing at the bars, hoping that someone sees them and they can get exposed. They're busting their ass on social media. I mean, I can relate to those stories because I'm basically like a fucking struggling musician in Nashville. Okay, that's literally what this is. Okay. In fact, it might be easier to get noticed in Nashville than on here on the internet. But it is the way it is. I'm not asking for 1,000 people in here. I'm just asking for a gradual increase over time. Okay, when you're doing this for 6 months straight and there's no increase, Netflix will pull the plug on your ass. Okay, they don't give a damn about the creative vision. They don't care about the fan loyalty. They care about the ratings, the numbers, the bottom dollar. And if we're not hitting where we need to hit, then how does 2022 look on you guys? Like, if you guys can't help this show, then I mean, there's only so much I can do. I'm the performer, I'm the actor, I'm the producer, I'm the engineer, I'm everything. I'm a one-man band. I don't have an assistant. I don't have anything. This is everything. We have to set this shit up. We got to tear it down. We got weather. We got Mother Nature. We got shit not working sometimes. There's just so many variables, so many unforeseen problems that could potentially crop up. And you guys can't relate to the show because it's outside. You can't click with the show. And I know I'd make more money if I were streaming indoors, but we can't take the show indoors because, first of all, that's boring to me. I don't like streaming indoors. Sure, if we had to do it, we would do it, and I know how to do it way better than anyone else, but we don't have that opportunity. We're not privileged, okay? We can't do the show indoors. That's the bottom line. That's what you need to understand. And as such, you need to come and meet World Class halfway. If you're hosting a garage sale and I come up to you and I say, you know what, $5, I only got $4. Can you meet me halfway? If you say no, then I'm leaving your garage sale. Like, that's not me being cheap. It's like, dude, you you can't cut off $1 on that fucking toy, or whatever the fuck you selling, then we're screwed. So we're going to sit out here and do nothing. I mean, that's going to be literally the show. I'm going to turn on the camera person, and we're just going to sit out here and do nothing. Because I can't talk about Dying Light 2. I feel it. I feel that we're not ready to talk about Dying Light 2 here today, and that sucks. Because I was ready. I was ready to talk about Dying Light 2, and perhaps we still will, but right now I'm just not ready because you guys aren't ready. So let's see how we look here. Let's see if the camera person's on. Oh, this looks like shit. Jesus fuck. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have read the Betty News. maybe I shouldn't have read that Betty White thing. That really fucked me up. Because someone said that in the chat, and I said, okay, there's no way this guy's trolling. Because that seems pretty fucking realistic. She was old. She was like 100 years old. Oh, god damn. Like, if people can't even participate here in the chat, obviously they're not going to the Reddit. That explains why no one's going to the Reddit, because there's an unforced spoken like rule with some of these people in here, and they can't click with this show, but they won't tell me what it is. They won't tell me what it is. Like, we can act out here, okay? We can play fake happy. It's really hard to do, but it works for other people, and you got to fake it until you make it. That's really the reality of the situation. So. We can play fake happy out here, but I'll tell you what, it isn't comfortable.
Brody Avery donated $20 through
That's
Super
what we're
Chat.
talking about. Holy shit. Brody coming through really hard and really strong with the Bruce Wayne bucks. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Brody coming through with the Bruce Wayne bucks. $20 on the damn table. The briefcase has been deployed. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. $20 from Brody coming through really hard and really strong. Been a long time since we got the Bruce Wayne bucks out here. Brody stepping it up here on the New Year's Eve. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate it. We got to start moving around because it's starting to do some dumb shit out here. I'll tell you that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and open up the lines here. We're going to try and get into Dying Light 2. I just don't feel like people are going to join the stream. So it's hard to talk about something that no one cares about in here because I already know you guys don't give a shit. I mean, you guys care about very little in terms of video games. The audience that always comes in here. But if we do have some new people in here, well, give me a moment. Give me a moment and we'll see. It's a reality TV show. When you got to come out here and do this show in literally, what is the weather? It says 35, but I don't believe that, bro. This wind is fucking pretty unbearable. Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? Okay, we need to start blocking people. We need to start blocking people because you're offering nothing to the show at this point. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, I was going to ask you about the Dying Light beat the zombie PvP mode, and if you think that the Dying Light 2 will also have it, because I haven't said anything about it.
Well, I mean, if they're not, I don't know anything about PvP. I don't care about online stuff, but I mean, they're not even showing the fucking game on any. There's literally no gameplay of this on consoles right now, like on any console.
Well,
like, do we understand like what that means?
What does it mean?
It means that the game's in the shitter. The game comes out in literally basically 1 month. Like, we got a week until the 1 month mark hits. And there is no footage of this game running on any consoles, only on PC high-end hardware. Like, if you guys can't see how that's a red flag, they're asking you to pre-order a game that you have not seen running on the system of your choice. Like, that is the biggest red flag, and this is exactly what Cyberpunk did. This is literally a copy and paste of Cyberpunk.
You think this is Cyberpunk Part 2?
I mean, it has more so than any game that has come out in the last 6 months. The way that they're marketing this game, the way that they're handling this, Cyberpunk put out footage of CDPR put out footage of Cyberpunk in late November of 2020, and the game came out December 10th of 2020. So, and I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here with Dying Light 2. They're going to wait until the end of January, or maybe the middle of January, and show off glimpses of this game running on PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, just like CD Projekt Red did, and that shit is a massive red flag, bro. And they can't even give us specific dates on when they're going to show gameplay. It's like, okay, you want me to pre-order your game, because if you go to the website, pre-order, we have not seen this game running on console. And to run this, with ray tracing on, even in just 1080p, not 4K, not 2K, not 1K, whatever the fuck, 1440p, you have to have a pretty high-end fucking rig, a 2060 and above, if that.
Michael, is there anything we can do? We can't let this happen.
I mean, there's nothing we can do. They make the rules, and they're gonna showcase their game in the way that they want to showcase it. But the only thing we can do is bark. That's right. The only thing that we can do is bark and hope that they can wake up and smell that coffee, because...
Smell that coffee. You're so right, Michael. They got to smell it. We're smelling the coffee all day, but they're not smelling shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, and like you tell me to pre-order the game, there's no gameplay footage. You're selling me nothing. No the game doesn't exist. Like that's why the title says this. The game doesn't exist. Like, it literally doesn't exist. God. I have not seen this game running on any fucking consoles, ever. It's always high-end PC footage. They're using a controller. There's no console footage of this game, and it comes out in practically 1 month. How is this not a red flag?
1 month.
February 4th or whatever the fuck. Flag. It's basically January tomorrow. You're talking basically 30-something days. Come on, man.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
It's crazy. It's fucking insane. It's insane. But no one cares. This is the problem. The industry, give them the benefit of the doubt, Michael. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? The fucking creative director's gone. They delayed this game. They have nothing to show for. The marketing is literally a carbon copy of what CDPR did with Cyberpunk. This is a Cyberpunk. I got a whole graph to show you more. It's over. The game The game won 50 awards, 80 awards.
It's all over.
It's all over. We're gonna move the wheels because I think you're just, taking the piss. Hello, you're on the air. Closing the lines down. Closing them down. If we can't handle it, we won't. I'll just move around out here. I mean, that's what I'll do for 2 hours. I got the battery extender fully charged. I'm ready to do a show. When the motherfuckers gonna wake up? When are these motherfuckers gonna fucking wake up? Damn! Fuck! You gotta wake up and you gotta get in here when the fucking show starts! Damn! Fucking tired of this shit, man. Tired of it. So done. Happy New Year. Fuck me in the ass. I'm gonna go to the gay bar tonight and get fucked in the ass. Because I'm gay. Oh my god. Why is this louder now? What the fuck did we do? What the fuck? How many people we got in the bar tonight? Not even 200, I bet. Let's see. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh, 230. Okay. Huh. I mean, I'm ready to talk about Dying Light 2, and everyone they just want to take the piss out of World Class. Because I'm ugly. I'm easy to dislike. I'm easy to make fun of. That's what they did to me in high school. They took my gym clothes and they threw it across the fucking locker for a reaction. And as soon as I learned that they were looking for a reaction, I gave it to them so then we could move forward and I get my gym clothes back and put on my fucking clothes so I wouldn't be late, okay? It's the same thing happening out here, except this time I'm getting paid. Sometimes. There's no guarantee. So, same situation.
Mace 1911 donated $2 through Super Chat. Sniper Elite 5 get it.
All right. All right, well, let's go ahead and dissect what we have here. Okay, let's go ahead and dissect what we have here. Dying Light 2, the next Cyberpunk, okay? Dying Light 2, the next Cyberpunk. Zero footage, and this was what I was talking about, of the game running on base PlayStation 4, Xbox One. And now I've learned that there's literally zero footage of the game running on any fucking console as of this show The game has won over 80 awards, and it's unreleased. Okay, and now they want to fucking start doing this shit. Let's go, guys. Come on, man. You've had plenty of time.
$4.99 through Super Chat. Lying Light 1 was horrible. I have no hope for Lying Light 2. It's going to be disastrous.
We're going to see. Hell yeah, we appreciate it. JJ Chili Dogs coming through. Over 80 awards for an unreleased game. Remove features from previous installment. No guns. No zombie corpse dismemberment, from what I can tell. Okay, maybe they had that in the day one patch there. And speaking of the day one patch, it seems vital, and as such, could very well be another broken, buggy, unfinished game. So we're talking zero footage of this game running on any console. And it's funny how they're coming out of the woodwork and pretending like there's footage of this running on current consoles when there's not even that. So what is going on? You know, you got the PR guy coming out of the woodwork on Twitter saying, in January, we're going to show off old-gen gameplay. But here's the thing. We haven't even seen regular-gen gameplay. Like, where is the motherfucking gameplay for this game? It sounds like Damage Control, and, they want you to pre-order. And, look, you could say I'm prematurely assessing the situation, but we're basically 1 month out until this releases. The game has already gone gold. What is there to hide? Clearly there's something to hide, because as the more days that go by and the closer that we get to the release of Dying Light 2, we're going to be in the shitter.
PlayQuebec13 donated $20 through Super Chat. Elden Snooze.
Yeah. Well, they were seething yesterday. We maybe should have covered Elden Ring again because they just can't handle it out here.
Like, well, Michael, the animations. Who cares about the animations, Michael? But Madden's using the same animations. It's a 0 out of 10 on Metacritic, Michael. Madden is using the same animations, and as such, because it's using the same animations, Michael, it's a 0 out of 10 on Metacritic. But when Elden Ring does it, I love From Software, and I love that cock up my ass. These people are fucking weird. These people just don't have their thinking cap on. From Software gets the pass, and they shouldn't be getting the pass, and that's why I'm upset. I mean, the thing with Elden Ring is more so the community behind it that sucks, as opposed to the actual game. Like, I can, handle a mediocre game that brings nothing new to the table, but the community behind it, like, they just can't. It's like the Halo community. They just can't see the shortcomings that the game had. They can't come to the conclusion that, world class ain't wrong. I mean, I know I'm not wrong, and that's why people get butthurt over here all the time. But there's only so much that we can say, because they get their panties in a bunch out here, and they're like, oh, Michael. Oh, my God, Michael. Go watch Sesame Street.
818-284-4568. Let's make it happen. Let's make it pop in a way that makes sense. Please call into the show or don't.
90 Night donated £1.79 through Super Chat.
Yeah, fantastic, Love these donos, You stupid fucking piece of shit. You ain't getting pussy tonight because you ain't going to the bar. You can't go to the bar because this motherfucker place in lockdown. Proof of vaccination, sir. Oh, you're unvaccinated? See you later. Shut the fuck up.
Loki Face donated £2 through Super Chat. Macklin on his monthly period.
Can't hear you. You got bad timing on those donos. Hello, you're on the air. You had plenty of time to send it in. It takes you guys 20 years to send shit in. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air. What do you think about Dying Light 2 here? What do you think about Dying Light 2 here?
I pre-ordered it.
Why did you pre-order Dying Light 2? What console? PC?
PC.
Okay, well, that's what I thought. You guys are on this PC kick. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, there's no console gamer. Why are there no console gamers that call into my show? Why do we have no console gamers that call into my show? I'm tired of the PC fanboys calling into my show. Damn. No one cares about your $5,000 rig. Jesus. Well, I didn't mean for him to hang up on me, but shit. Like, y'all need to fucking, quit with the PC shit. No one cares. It's a fucking scam. We get it. You're rich. You're privileged. Cool. Go to Disney World. Have fun with all the other fucking losers there. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael. Hey, how you doing? I just wanted to know, why'd you come on your lens?
Well, because it's raining out here. It's snowing. It's doing something out here.
You didn't have to jizz all over your
Well,
lens.
that's fantastic. Thanks for the feedback. Duly noted. We'll keep it in mind. Tell me what you want. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah. Well, you're not getting late tonight, so sucks to be you.
Can I be honest?
No. Hello, you're on the air.
Your review criteria for games seems a little inconsistent.
I don't care what you think. I'm glad you have an opinion, though, unlike some of these people in here. I mean, these fanboys just cannot. They just cannot. You don't question the integrity of world class. I was there for Cyberpunk and you weren't. I was on USA Today and you weren't. Get mad. Get jealous. Jealous will drive you to the ground. Jealous. And no one. I can't hear that fucking loser. They buy these $3,000 PC rigs, but they don't have a microphone to figure it out. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Blow your brains out.
That's great news. All righty, we're going to close the lines if we can't have any callers call into the show and dissect the reality of the situation. Hello, you're on the air. 818-284-4568. Do you have a question for World Class? Do you have a comment about Dying Light 2? Have you played the new Madden 22? Have you ever seen a vagina? Have you ever seen a vagina? No, you haven't. You're a virgin. Hello, you're on the air. All right, we can't hear you. I mean, if you can't properly call into the show, we move on to the next person, okay? It's the way the cookie crumbles. If Michael Jordan wasn't good, they would have moved on to the next player. But he was exceptional. Hello, you're on the air. Let's move the damn wheels out here. Hello, you're on the air. Let's move the damn wheels out here. Hello, you're on the air. Let's move the damn wheel. We got some Elden Ring fanboys left over that are just butthurt over here. Too fucking bad. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. You have nothing to say. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Let's move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael. So Dying Light 2 is going to be trash?
Well, I mean, what do you think about the chart? Like, do you guys know how to read? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, it's gonna be trash. They ain't got no fucking PS4.
Okay. You're making a fake voice. We're going to dismiss the call. We're going to dismiss the call if you're going to make fake voices. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
You're a queer.
She doesn't love you, that I know. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, why are your genetics so trash? You have a lazy eye in your balls.
She certainly doesn't love you. We got some Elden Ring losers still calling into the show. It's so incredibly sad. It really is so incredibly sad. They just can't take the heat. Now they're whining. They are whining. They just can't handle it. It's bathtub toaster time, your local junkie. That's what it says on the bench out here. Bathtub toaster time. I don't know what that means. They're going to get naked in the bathtub and throw the toaster in? Well, that means they're going to kill themselves. I mean, that's what it says out here. It's bathtub toaster time. What does bathtub toaster time mean? I don't know what that means. Your local junkie. Probably something to do with shooting up something.
Soleh Gaming donated €5 through Super Chat. Imagine questioning the integrity of world class.
Hello, you're
the audacity.
on the air. Well, you're not on the air. You weren't ready, and that's okay. We're going to move on to the next player. Next. Hello, you're on. I can hear myself in the background, so if you could mute the stream, that'd be much appreciated. If you're going to try and call in, you can mute the stream. You're not ready, so we're going to move the wheels. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air. 818-284-4568. Hello, you're on the air with world-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Live.
Hey, so I feel like Techland's got the gameplay nailed down.
Okay, let me ask you this: why aren't they showing this game off on consoles?
That's a good question.
I think that's a very valid point. I think that's a very valid point, okay? And we have seen what Cyberpunk did. Now, here's the thing. What if they show this game off, but not on every console, and it releases without any gameplay for certain specific platforms? I mean, would you... I mean, I don't know how you could buy the game. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not saying they're not going to... I mean, maybe as soon as tomorrow they show off gameplay. I don't know. We know gameplay is coming for old gen later in January, sometime in January, right? But what that entails, what that specifically means, we don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But the fact is, we're basically, that's a key word, 1 month away from the game releasing, almost essentially, and they have very little to show for here. So the game's already gone gold. I'm not sure why they're holding back.
If I was on old gen right now, I wouldn't be pre-ordering the game. But I have
we're not. This isn't a show of privilege. I mean, look at what you're looking at. So we don't need to call in and say, you know what, Michael. Because here's the thing, most people are going to play this on PS4. That's literally a fact. More people have PlayStation 4 than PS5. That's a fact. More people have PS4 than a fucking capable PC that's going to run this adequately. So as such, in my estimation, they need to show this off, especially on PS4 hardware, because that's where most people are still stuck. Even if they have the money, it doesn't mean you could just go to the store and buy a PS5 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then they need to start waking up and smelling that coffee. And, if they don't show this off in a way that makes sense, look what Cyberpunk did with Cyberpunk PS4 Pro gameplay footage of Cyberpunk. Everyone thought it was so fantastic, and it turned out to be a pretty colossal failure on those consoles. So they can doctor footage, but it doesn't mean it's going to be indicative of the game. And here's the thing. The journalists have played the PS4 Pro version of the game, but they haven't played the full version of the game because they played an early build or some build that didn't have characters or any missions in it, and that's a red flag because the game's going to run at 30 frames with none of the characters loaded and shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know what people are trying to prove here, but there are massive red flags, and no one's going to listen right now, and that's a massive problem. I will be very surprised if they can turn this around before this releases in February. Now, I know they have an entire month, and I know there is something coming, but if you mean to tell me to pre-order your game and you don't want to pull the curtain back, well, then that's a red flag. I don't know what I'm buying. I mean, we can see gameplay footage of it running on a high-end PC, but that isn't indicative of everyone's experience. Again, very much so like Cyberpunk. Right. Okay. That's all you got to say. We're going to move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. I mean, it's this loser villain here. This is why I don't feel like this is the platform to even do this show. We might as well just do a clown show out here because ain't nobody taking nothing fucking serious out here. Hello, you're on the air.
Stop scamming.
No one's scamming. How am I scamming? Define the word scamming and how am I scamming? Lay it out right now. Don't hang up. Don't hang up.
Stop it.
How am I scamming? You can't just say stop it.
Stop.
You can't elaborate. You can't communicate. That's why you've never had a pussy before. You've never seen a pussy before. You've never seen a vagina before. Never going to get laid. 40 years old in his parents' basement on Discord all day.
Hello, Michael. So why are there no guns in the game?
Well, I don't know. That must be a creative choice.
I own a gun that was made in 1939.
Proppers donated $1.99.
Well, you're going to have to ask Techland. You're going to have to ask Techland. I don't know why they didn't include weapons, but they were in Dying Light 1. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, I think I have a reason why they won't show gameplay footage for Dying Light 2. I think the reason why is because people will pre-order it because they don't live under a fucking bridge like you homeless fuck.
That's great. That's fantastic. You should neck. Thank you so kindly for calling into my show. Hello, you're on the air. Final countdown. Hello, you're on the air.
Smelling coffee, you bitch.
People don't know how to call into the show and communicate properly, do they? They got noise suppressors. They just have the echo in the background because they think the stream is ahead of the call and the call's ahead of the stream. But, it is the way the cookie crumbles. If you want to have a communication here, we can do this. But I knew this wasn't going to work because people just can't. They just can't see it. They just can't see it. You could say you found the Tyrannosaurus Rex fossils in the backyard and they won't believe it even if you show them out here. I mean, that's where we stand. That's where we stand. I had Cyberpunk out here, and they were claiming I had a fake copy. That I somehow found someone with a 3D printer, and we just made a fake ass fucking 3D copy that looks so realistic of Cyberpunk. They were saying fake copy, Michael, fake copy. Oh yeah, got a fake copy. I mean, come on. So it doesn't matter what we do out here, never taken seriously. So I don't know. We got to rebrand the entire channel. Got to rebrand the entire channel. I mean, I don't need to be taken 100% seriously. I don't give a fuck how you guys interpret the content. But, at a certain point, to do this show, we kind of have to have a balance between, okay, let's have some trolls, let's have some actual callers. We're not saying you have to agree, but if you just could call in and tell me to kill myself, I mean, that doesn't offer anything to the show, right? I mean, it was funny at one point, but it's not anymore. It's pretty just lame because it's pretty uncreative. So we're looking at the next Cyberpunk here, Dying Light 2, 0 footage of the game. I mean, where's the good senator? I mean, where are these people at? Like, this is Cyberpunk all over again, and no one cares. Nothing has been accomplished. I mean, nothing has. No lessons were learned with Cyberpunk. No lessons were learned because everyone comes from a place of privilege. Everyone's so filthy rich in here, yet they can't help support the show. They can't even fucking member up for $1.99 a month because they want to go to a scam. That's not taking life off of your health. But my show is just cancer, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I'll never understand it. That's why I'm going to go down to Nashville sometime in 2022, and we're just going to interview musicians who have been busting their ass for 10 years straight and never really going far. Because I'll relate to them, and I'll be friends immediately. I'll say, damn, I'm in the same position, bro. You know? Just give me the fucking guitar. I'll go on stage, and I'll get them talking. I'll just say, mask up. You know? I'll say mask up, and my God, we'll get reactions immediately. It's so fucking easy to play the game. Damn. Some people have it, some people don't. A lot of people on Twitch especially are not entertaining. They're not entertaining people. I'm entertaining, but I don't have the platform to be Tom Brady never threw me the fucking football. If Tom Brady doesn't throw me the football, how am I going to take the football to the end zone? I can convince Tom Brady that I'm the best in the world at what I do. I can tell the coach that Tom Brady needs to throw me the football. But if Tom Brady is never going to throw me the football, we are never taking it to the end zone, and as such, the team is never scoring. It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Proppers donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Jokes aside, you are right a lot. It's impressive.
Well, I don't know why people... Why would... I'm the food inspector of gaming. I'm coming into the restaurant, I'm looking at the chicken, and I'm saying, you know what? This chicken needs to be cooked longer. This shit's raw. I'm helping the customer, the potential customers here. I'm helping you. And yet I'm vilified. I'm chastised for doing what I do. So everyone, I should just start shilling this. Fuck it. They don't need to show gameplay. Techland's the best in the business. Dying Light 1 was great. They don't need to show gameplay. Why would they need to show gameplay, Michael? I got a PC. They've already shown off gameplay footage, so I'm comfortable. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm not saying the game is going to be trash, but I think it is the next Cyberpunk. It's leading up to that. All evidence points to it leading up to being the next Cyberpunk. I mean, unless they pull that curtain back and change it all in January, and they have that one last opportunity, but the game's already gone gold. This is the exact same fucking thing that happened with Cyberpunk. If you want to timeline it out, you will see very similar events taking place at very similar times. They did not show off gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077. CD Projekt Red did not show off gameplay for the PlayStation 4 until late November, and the game came out in December. Okay? That's a red fucking flag, and obviously look what happened. Okay? Oh, but Michael, I played it on PC. No one cares. If you're a PC gamer, this isn't the show for you. I don't play on PC. I got a fucking 3050 Ti right here. I can't play shit. There we go. Don't know what he said, but usually it's not anything worthwhile. So we just got to take that. If it was something worthwhile, I might have to go back and look at it. But for the most part, you know, it's the way that the cookie crumbles out here, and that's the reality of the situation. New Year's Eve, Betty White has passed away. Not a great day. Not a great day. But, you know, most people in here don't know who Betty White is. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's go back into the lines here, and let's get some callers that can actually provide some dialogue. 818-284-4568.
Phil's Fish donated $5 through Super Chat. Wait until the actual start time you listed before you cry about viewers. You're in your 30s and still living with mommy.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you. Third of all, fuck you. 818-284-4568. Call in right now. We got some spectators showing up here. Hopefully they can just come over here and do the show.
Baby Radiance donated $4.99
Hopefully they come over here and do the fucking show.
Through Super Chat.
Because I'm done with
Michael, we have Bacchus. Real fans are on your side.
Yeah, well, I'm tired of getting bullied all the time. It just gets boring, for being honest. I'm trying to tell you guys the chicken's raw and no one gives a fuck because it's yummy. You know, they're like, oh, brand new and shiny. The chicken's glossed with, you know, sweet and sour sauce. We don't care if it's raw and pink inside. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, it's Alana.
Oh, how you doing, Alana Pierce? Let's go. How you doing, Alana Pierce? We got Alana Pierce.
So I just wanted to invite you to my New Year's party.
Oh, I gotta come. I have to come. I have to come. I'm coming.
Who else was there? Review Tech USA.
Oh,
a lot of people coming. I just wanted to invite you. Come have some drinks with me, baby.
I'm ready. I'm ready. We gonna be lit tonight. Let's go. Hell yeah. We appreciate the invite. We appreciate the invite. Hell yeah. Alana Pierce just invited us to the party. We're coming. Hello, you're on the air. Well, you're not ready, so we're going to move the wheels, and I think you're the kill myself guy, so we don't need that.
Donated $1.
Right, you're not ready to. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the She doesn't love. She doesn't love.
She doesn't love.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael. Hey, dude. It looks like it's pretty shitty weather where you're at.
Well, it ain't gonna get any easier. I'll tell you that. In fact, we might not be live tomorrow because of the Mother Nature.
It's the same. It's the same thing here near Atlanta, dude. I'm just like thinking to myself.
Atlanta, bro. That's south. What you mean? It's nice and warm in Atlanta, Georgia. What are you talking about? Let's go.
I'm a former Pittsburgher, and then I moved down here to Swamp Ass, Georgia. But anyways, but dude, I'm like thinking the state of gaming right now. And I mean,
through Super
as
Chat.
for Elden, like
Happy
look
New
at
Year.
Elden Ring and look at Dying Light 2. Everybody, Elden Ring 2 doesn't have more mechanics than Pong, the Atari Pong game. But and then I'm looking here at Dying Light 2, dude, and I had to go back, okay? I wanted to see what they were saying last year. And, man, dude, back on May 6th of 2020, a Polish website by the name of polskigamedev.pl, they were already saying at that time that Techland was, the whole thing was a total mess in terms of the developing of this game, man.
Yeah, well, people forgot
Even
about
back
that. People
then-
forgot about that. They didn't want to hear that, unless Jason Schreier wrote it.
Yeah, they were saying that it was a total mess. The plot direction, the gameplay direction, the mechanics, the fundamental rules, everything was just constantly changing based among the lead developers. And if that was going on at that time, and now it's 2021, well, 2022 tomorrow,
2022,
everybody.
yeah.
But dude, they have nothing. They have nothing to show. You bring up a really valid point, being that this is only showing on PC.
Yeah, and we're talking not like some like low-end PC that most people have, and we have the evidence to say that as well because you look at the Steam data, and most people have basically a 1060 with 6 gigabytes of VRAM. That isn't really that ain't going to get you too far in 2021, 2022 with these hardcore these hardcore fucking demanding ass games with all this bullshit inside of it. But they've shown the game only on high-end PCs, like not even next-gen, like not even PS5, not even Series X, like literally no consoles, and the game's out in 1 month. Practically,
right?
Like I mean, bro, I don't understand.
Hey, and when you say, man, that this is CD Projekt Red, I mean, dude, you are not exaggerating. That's the thing, everybody. Like,
I know
Michael is not exaggerating at all one bit because, dude, what's the actress's name that they got for this? But you know who I'm referring to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like again, it's the same thing as they did with Keanu Reeves, right? They go out, they grab somebody that they can help in the marketing, stamp their face right on the front of the game, say, "Hey, so and so's a part of this game, hop onto it," and they really think that people are going to budge for this. I mean, unfortunately, the people that are budging are the people that are going in blind and just pre-ordering this because they think it's all going to be hicky-dory and it's going to be the greatest game, in 2022, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I predicted the Battlefield just being an absolute disaster. And you know what's funny? They were so reluctant to show off gameplay at Battlefield, and we know why now. You know what I mean? That wouldn't have sold. So they're selling the sizzle to you. They're telling you to pre-order, yet they're not showing you the car that you bought. They're keeping it under wraps. Like, oh, yeah, just 2 more weeks, and we're going to pull the curtain back, but you've already paid for this, It's like, really?
Yep. I think right now we are just in a state of, I mean, granted, I'm not a game developer, so I'm going to humble myself right there. But it's just like I feel like anymore developers just do not know what to do. I think that it's almost like as if they're just trying to be too complex. They're biting off too much, that where they can't even handle. And it's unfortunate. The reality's here, man, and it's all going downhill.
Solid Red donated £2
it's
through
over.
Super Chat.
That's all that can be said. It's just over. They don't know what they're talking about.
Dark web.
Hey, dude, that's more than a saying. That's more than just being your tagline. Because, dude, it is truly over. I mean, I look back and I reflect on the game. Dude, one of the best games I played this year was It Takes Two.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It was.
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. No,
that is game of the year. I'm not even kidding like that. That is. I mean, that's a fucking creative game. The gameplay scenarios, the mechanics, you got to work together. It's fucking unique. it's different, and that's why people don't like it. Like, oh, you have to play with another fucking person? Oh, fuck this shit. 0 out of 10. You know, these antisocial gamers.
No, dude. It gave me one more thing to do with my wife, dude, and she's not even that big of a gamer. If it doesn't involve Fallout, she doesn't want to play it. And dude, we played that game, and it was some of the best time that I've had this whole entire year. And the game was innovative for them to bring in so many different subgenres into one game and give it a basic, nice, concrete story alone. Like, that's what developers should be aiming. They should be looking at a game like that, the format of it, taking the recipe of that, asking themselves, what makes this successful? What makes this a successful, innovative game, and going off the basis of that alone. But unfortunately, you've got just these, lazy millennial devs.
Donated $4.99
they just can't handle it
through Super Chat.
No, unfortunately they can't, man. But I mean, besides that, I know I've asked you this. I probably asked you this a month ago, but I mean, is there anything besides Starfield?
Well, I mean, Starfield, there's no gameplay on that now. Granted, that doesn't come out until November, and I think they already said when they're going to show gameplay off. But I mean, we're hoping that Starfield is the next big AAA title that can actually hit that home run. But I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
I love my chickens.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I'm really hoping. But hey, I don't want to consume any more of your time.
Oh,
but
yeah, bro, we appreciate you.
Moving the wheels, dude. I appreciate you, dude.
Let's go. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Hello, you're on the air. No, you're not on the air. We're gonna have to start blocking people because it's just like you don't even do it. Like, you don't even call in and do it anymore. You're supposed to say, Jeffrey, what's
up? Fucking me in the dick, you pussy.
Huh? Who is this? Alrighty. Oh my God! Come on, guys. Let's go. I mean, if we had the good center out here, you'd be fucking raging. Okay. You'd be yelling
Michael,
out
what's
here.
up?
Yeah. Well, we're out here. Who is this? Oh no.
Wait, I was gonna talk about the game, and to be honest, it does not look good on next gen. I don't even think it runs at 60 frames on next gen.
What do you mean?
Dude, like, how is this game gonna run on base PS4?
Wait a minute.
It can barely run on next gen. You know what I mean?
Well, wait, hold on. Are you being dead serious right now?
I mean, dude,
are you playing along? Are you playing along to the show? Because a lot of people play along to the show.
Michael, I'm being fucking serious.
Okay, well then let me ask you this: what do you mean by next gen?
Like PS5 and Xbox, dude.
Wait,
like,
hold on. You're telling me we've seen this game run on those consoles?
No, we haven't, and that's,
well, then,
I don't even think it runs at 60 though, right? Because dude, like the specs on PC to run this game, like you need a $5,000 PC.
And that's only for 1080. That's only for 1080. I mean, even the
1080. You're right. 1080, not even 4K. You're
right.
Yeah,
they didn't even put out 1440p specs. So that means this motherfucker. Holy shit, bro.
Dude, it's gonna look like 240p on the base Xbox One. Holy shit.
Oh no, it's lit.
Shut it down.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be the next Cyberpunk, bro. Like I mean, I will be so surprised, and I will apologize if they can.
Are you gonna buy the game on base like fucking PS4?
I mean, I might have to buy this. I might have to get the disc.
Please stream it, dude. Please.
Dude, yeah, because it might. I mean, shit. If I can get it early too, I'll pay extra. I don't give a fuck.
Please review it and upload it like Cyberpunk.
I mean, look, yeah, exactly. Because here's the thing: if they, if they don't show off, any real substantial gameplay before February, then I will be on the lookout to buy this game early. I don't care how much I got to spend, because if I got to expose this and be the only one, that is what we are going to do.
Just like Cyberpunk, I remember last year, you did the same thing. You got it early and then you exposed it, and it was funny.
Well, luckily we got it early, because if that window wasn't open, I don't know how things would have turned out. But
do it, man. It's a good investment. I'm telling you.
Well, I know, but it's hard to get games early unless you have a contact. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't just walk into a regular store and get it. You got to go some fucking unknown store, because they don't give a fuck there.
I don't know, man. The gameplay, it seems kind of clunky. It seems kind of slow. I mean, I don't know. I hope it's great, but I think gaming's dead. I don't know. I think we have to shut it down, Michael.
It's over. It's over. Shut it down.
I mean, fucking Michael, we have to shut it down, dude.
We gotta. Hell yeah.
Let's go to the strip club,
Let's go, bro. Let's go. New Year's special.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. All right, Michael.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah?
We appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
See, that guy's got his thinking cap on. That's a great caller. I think he's a new caller, too. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, all right. So I sold that PS5, right? And now all I do is play guitar every goddamn day. What are you trying to hear? What are you trying to listen to?
Well, what you got?
All right, well, hold up now. Hold up.
Shit, we got the Nirvana in the building, baby. The next Kurt Cobain.
I don't know. Can you hear any of that? Can you hear
I mean,
any of that?
it gets kind of low, but.
All right, hold up. Too loud.
Holy shit, you got the solo in that bitch. She said I'm gay, and she said she does not love me. I said, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's over.
I don't know. What do you want, Sabbath?
Holy shit, we got Guitar Center in here. Got the metaverse right out here.
What else do you need, Mike? I know it's cold out there. I need to warm you up, buddy.
Well, I mean, shit, I don't know. You got some Green Day in that bitch?
I don't know.
You got some Green Day? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know it all. I mean, shit.
What else would you love? Man, Michael. Well, one day if you play, I see, a lot of the older videos, man. It's like you got guitar and all that, and I'm just surprised you never stuck with it. You were talking about playing by yourself and all that, and if you're not getting any attention from anybody, it's not really worth it if you just But if you like music and all that shit, you should give it another chance. I would not learn off of a video game though.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend. You're on YouTube. I'm sure you could find many videos. That's basically where I learned. Yeah, that whole Rocksmith thing. I don't know if you actually tried learning from that, but if you did, yikes. It's a lot harder in video games than it is in reality.
I mean, it really is.
But the whole PS5 thing, that was true. No, I bought one last year, and it's funny, for Cyberpunk. And that was a colossal failure. That was really shitty on my end.
Yeah.
And since then the nothing's came out, and it's like the gaming is just dead right now, man. And I've put a lot more time into guitar and all that shit and playing for years. And it's been a much better experience than waiting on games that keep coming out unfinished and broken on release. I was following your GTA trilogy videos and all that shit, and those were pretty awful. But the third one was pretty good. But anyways, man, yep, it's been nice.
Hell yeah, bro.
Peace.
Hell yeah, we appreciate that. Holy shit, we got the virtual guitar center. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Get him in here. Looks like we're just gonna have to talk about Elden Ring until it releases to get people in here. I mean, my God. Can't show up for this show, can you? Like Dying Light 2, like, oh yeah, zombies again. Well, it's not my fault. The game sucks. Come on, guys. Start shaping up out here. Let's go. Come on. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael. Yo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think the gaming is dead, man.
It's over. Holy shit. You got a
it's
cool
over
voice.
Thanks to Nigger.
No.
Hello,
live
your,
with
come
your mommy?
on, come
Why do you live
on,
with your mommy?
come
Why do you live?
on, come on, come on.
Fuck
come
me
on.
every day.
Oh man, we must be a full moon tonight with a New Year's Eve or something. You all are getting a little wild in here. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. If you're not ready, maybe don't call in because some people are just not ready when I pick up. And we sit out here and there's nothing popping through the pop line. Where we're doing. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Oh man. If no one's ready, I can't take your call. I'm taking all these calls. Oh, God. Mr. Negative. Here we go. Let's get a Debbie Downer situation going on in here already. The gaming industry's dead. What's next?
Why is everyone being so negative, man?
Oh, because I guess I'm Mr. Negative, too.
Yeah, but what? Every caller, man. They just
I mean, I say Halloween Kills is good. I say, they just get everything I like is trash, right? So. Can't say anything. I can't tell anyone what I like because they're going to say it's garbage and then they're going to say I'm a fake gamer and all this dumb bullshit. Like,
what do you like, Michael? Come on.
We're not going down this road. You got something to say? That's what I thought. You ain't got nothing to say, bro. Look at that. You freezing too.
Listen, I just wanted to say.
Bro, you turned the heat off to save on that bill. What do you mean?
Hey, it's cold here, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. How cold is it in Liverpool right now? Let's get real.
I don't know, probably like 10 degrees.
Celsius?
I don't know. I'm no.
What do you mean you don't know?
Mate, it's England. It's always cold, man.
Yeah, but it ain't no fucking Canada cold that comes, over here. It's over.
I just wanted to say, shout out to Dylan in the details.
Oh yeah, I mean, how much is he paying you to advertise his channel?
If he wants to pay me, he can. He's got me on Twitter.
Well, you ain't paying anyone, so it's a lost cause. I mean,
all right, listen. All I know, it's Mr. Negative thing, but mate, Dying Light 2, you have hit the nail on the head.
Well, no one wants to listen. This is what happened with Battlefield. I spent all summer talking about Battlefield. We've enlisted a lot of shit, but we can pull it back up and show the proof that was in the pudding. They don't want to listen. I need to hire an HBO editor. We got to hire an HBO editor to fucking just take it all and do do with it because I don't have time to do it.
No,
I'm too busy doing 3-hour streams a day. I'm going to bed after this shit. This is the whole fucking. This takes everything out. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna move the wheels.
That one slide just shows everything. That's
what I'm saying. Well, they need to screenshot that and put that on 4channel. I mean, it doesn't have my face in it, so they won't know where it's coming from. There you go.
There's nothing else to say. It's over.
It's over.
That slide should be going viral right now.
Well, maybe it will be. We'll see.
Well, we've got a message for the losers, yeah?
Yeah.
How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? Is so incredibly sad.
It's over! Holy shit, that was amazing! Holy shit.
We're fans. We've got a real fan.
Yeah.
The mad thing is, this guy's 6. He's got more money than everyone in the chat.
No, what do you mean?
No, I'm not joking, man.
Oh my god.
But listen, we're gonna fucking keep it moving. Shout out to fucking Dylan. Shout out to fucking Mind at Bay.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't know. Where's my shout out, bro? What you mean, homie? Oh, here we go with this cash money. What are you doing?
How does it feel?
Oh. Yeah.
All right, listen, move the fucking wheel.
Yeah, we got to move the wheel. We got to move the wheel. Enough of these shout outs. Let's go.
Mom died, you fucking nigger.
Yikes. Damn. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Damn, y'all are boring. Let's go. I'm falling asleep out here, guys. We got to continue to talk about Elden Ring exclusively because you guys can't. No, I've already closed it. Call back in like 10 minutes when we figure this out. You guys, you put me to sleep out here. You just put me to sleep out here. Let's shoot this in the air. Here we go. New Year's Eve celebration. Ready? New Year's Eve Why is this cut off?
Big Al in Philly donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Neg on COVID test. Let's party. Happy New Year, Mackle.
What's that? Oh, COVID test? Oh, never had a test before. Don't know what that entails, but we appreciate that.
All right, here we go, folks. We're going to do the blast off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Where did they go? Let me go find a cap. Oh, it's right here. That was pretty fun. There's the New Year's celebration. New Year's celebration. Can't go anywhere. COVID's rampant. Mother Nature. It's over. You know, what? I mean, let's just go to California and live in Skid Row. I mean, I'd rather do that. All righty, let's jump back into the lines here. 818-284-4568. This stream will not be staying up. It's not a great show. But I knew that from the beginning it wasn't going to be a great show. I heard Betty White passed away, and I said, well, that's it. I mean, I saw one guy put that in the chat, and I figured, you know what? That seems pretty likely. She's up there in age, and damn, 2021 had to go out like that. Yikes. Betty White's a legend, bro. All right, let's open up the lines once again. 818-284. I'm literally going to fall asleep out here, guys. Like, you guys want me to play games, but, like, I'm bored, bro. I got videos ready. We got a new Elden Ring video probably coming tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to be comparing it to Madden. So it's 90% done already. We got to get some Madden footage to put in there, and that's about it. So be on the lookout for the Elden Ring, and make sure you share it when it releases, maybe tomorrow, tonight, whenever. Hello, you're on the air. Thanks for calling in, you loser. Come on, guys. I'm done. I'm going to start blocking people. It's just annoying to have the same fucking caller. Quit call. This is why no one wants to be on the show. Hello, you're on the air. Alrighty, it's time to sing Hard Times. Here we go. It is time to sing Hard Times. It is that time where we're going to sing Hard Times out here because you guys have affirmed that it is indeed hard times. People can't wake up and smell the coffee out here, okay? Hard time. Dr. Disrespect is live. Make sure you go watch him. I'll shout him out before I shout anyone else out because he actually has a fucking show. Okay? He's only got 26,000 watching. That's pretty low even for Dr. Disrespect. Usually he's around 30,000. So I think YouTube is literally dying, guys. I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, it is literally on the way out. That's why they're so desperate they have to copy TikTok and they want people to make short videos. But everyone's making the short videos still on TikTok and then re-uploading them on YouTube Shorts. So, you know, it's kind of a lose-lose for YouTube. Snooze fest. All right, here's what we're going to do, folks. Hard times. Hard times. No, this is the wrong video. No. Why is it playing the music? All that I want is your validation to tell me that I'm alright so I can sleep at night. All that I want is you to subscribe to the channel and to tell me it's okay. Oh my God. Hard times I cannot donate to my go. Hard times I cannot donate to my go. Hard times I live in California. Yes I do. Yes I do. I'm gonna hit rock bottom. How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? It must be so incredibly sad. Oh, fuck. See, that's what happens. We get a bump of normies that come in here. Like they did yesterday. We had like 100 new people come in here. And they all, like, maybe 2 people stayed. Maybe 2 people actually subscribed to the channel. Sad times. Sad, hard times. It ain't going to get easier in 2022 at this rate with these people. I mean, I exposed Cyberpunk. I mean, if I didn't buy the game, no one else would have exposed it either. So, it's like I went out and bought the game, okay? So, on the source, deal with it. 818-284-4568. Can we get someone on the do something when you call in. Just you can take over the show, okay? I'll answer the call and not talk. Just give me something. I'm falling asleep out here. We've already been through the Dying Light 2 shit. No one cares, so we're not going to discuss that on the stream anymore because we can't discuss this. It's quite apparent to me that we cannot discuss this during a live stream. So we got to keep it on the videos. We got to keep the games on the videos because you guys can't handle it out here. You guys want to play hangout sessions. Hangout session. Just come meet me in real life. I'd rather do that. You know where the damn thing's at. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's hard
Michael.
times.
You commented on my video the other day. If you
hold on.
Hold
on. What did you say?
I said you commented on my video the other day. If you remember that, I don't know how many videos you comment on, but
no, I don't. You're the Dying Light 2 guy?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here because you're actually covering the game, and you made some good points in that video.
Yeah. Well, I think the main issue is a lot of people they want to leave last gen gamers behind. I've seen it in my comments.
Wow.
I've made countless videos about we need last gen gameplay ever since pre-orders have came out, and there's people on PC and next gen saying, we don't need last gen gameplay. There's people right out saying that.
Oh my god! Yeah, they called in and said, get good and get a good PC rig. Like, who cares about last gen footage? And it's like, dude, they haven't shown off any footage of any console. Like, not even PS5, not even Series X. Like, this is a massive red flag, bro. Now I know, and you made an update video, and they have said in January they're going to come out of the woodwork and show this game off on old gen hardware. But I mean, the specifics of that, when that's actually going to happen, that's all still a big mystery. So. I'm glad he came over here. I'm glad he came over here. That was a cool conversation. But unfortunately, these trolls love to disrupt. Can we? Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so I do think that the parallels to Cyberpunk
Miles Kino donated $2 Canadian dollars and 79 cents through Super Chat. Respect world class guess the real Neil put to heel.
But I think I have a hot take here. I think if you're expecting these new 2022 games to run on your 2013 hardware,
but here's the thing, bro. There's plenty of games that Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, granted, that's not a 2021 game or a 2022 game. It came out in 2018, but like that game even runs solid enough, and there's a lot going on in that game, right? So I don't know. This excuse of like,
yeah, I agree with you with that, but I'm just saying that games are a little more advanced now. And
I guess. I don't know if Dying Light 2 is more advanced than Red Dead, though. I mean, there's a lot going on in both games, sure, but.
Well, in the scope and everything, I guess. But I mean, I think that the lazy millennial devs just don't want to put in the work. And
that's really what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. So, I mean, how much you want to bet they already got a roadmap lined out? They got that ready to go. The day one patch, and then we're going to continue. I mean,
oh my god! I literally guarantee you, there's going to be a 100 gigabyte day one patch. They're going to have DLC a month after the game launches.
Bro.
And if you
don't download the DLC, I bet it's going to be an absolute shit show. Or not the DLC, but the day one patch. Because I bet the day one patch is going to be, like you said, pretty fucking substantial, vital.
Yeah, it's just so incredibly sad the state of gaming right now.
Yeah,
there's no other industry. If you think about it, there's just no other industry where you can just ship a broken product. I mean, you can't go to a car dealership and buy it, and promise the car will be fixed soon. I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah. You buy the car, and all the features are there day one. It's not like they're updating the car as you go along. Like there's not like this promise that like, oh yeah, well, the engine's here, the brakes are here, but the air conditioning doesn't work, the heater doesn't work, but we're going to get that to you in the next 6 months. It's like, okay, whatever,
Exactly. You buy a game nowadays, and then by the time they fix it, the next one's already out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they want. They want to extend the life shelf of these games. I'm serious, bro. Like it is literally nothing but marketing now. That is just marketing in disguise, where they just say, okay, we have these big patches coming out, so they want you to start caring about their game again, because these games fall off so quickly. And what they do is they basically say, okay, I'm not saying they deliberately make it bad, but they definitely time these out in a way that makes sense, because even Mafia 3 had like a 1-year roadmap, like, oh, well, we're going to fix this, and, it's just like, can we please ship something that's, and now, granted, Mafia was one of the buggiest games, and it definitely was, but compared to Cyberpunk and all these other new games, like, goddamn, at least the bugs in Mafia 3 were funny, not like
I mean, I think it's kind of like a scam if you think about it, because,
I mean, it is.
Pre-orders.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. They're saying pre-order the game, pre-order the game, pre-order the game. If I own a console, and a lot of people own consoles, PS5, Series X, Xbox One, PS4, all this shit, they're not showing off their game running on consoles, and the motherfucker comes out in basically 1 month. I mean, I don't understand what's the holdup here. Because there's nothing good that can come from a holdup like this. I mean, they could have at least like threw in some gameplay, in some of the new teasers and shit. But like, bro, the game's already gone gold. It's done. Like, are they crunching for the day one patch to get certified in time? Like, what is going on? Like,
yeah, well, I mean, 90% of people have, the old consoles, and I think
that's exactly what I'm saying. So I'm the voice of the voiceless. You know what I mean?
These new games.
I got lucky. Games. I got a PS5. I got a Series X, but most people don't. And if I didn't get those consoles when I got them, I mean, PS5 was easier to get.
We're lucky to get them, and I don't even think they've shown that footage yet. I mean,
I know. And it's funny because they said they're going to show off old gen gameplay later on in January, but now it's like, where's the current gen gameplay? Like, what is going on with the marketing team? Like they are stalling for a reason, and it's not a good reason. I'll tell you that. This is literally shaping up. If they wait to the end of January, this is confirmed the next Cyberpunk. I want to have hope, and I want to play this, and I want to have some fun. I want to sit down with the lights off and put the headphones on, hear the 3D audio, and let's get into this zombie world. That's my choices matter, this, that, and the third. Like, let's get immersed into this. Let's have some fucking fun, sure. But if this game isn't ready day one, well, then that's sad. I mean.
Well, I think that you're 100% right. I think this might be the next Cyberpunk.
Well, because, I think people should stop pre-ordering. I mean, maybe if you're on PC and you're confident with your hardware, I guess keep the pre-order locked in, but fuck me. Like, there is no reason to be pre-ordering right now on console, because we have literally, and I mean literally, we have not seen this game running on console. We have heard impressions of it running on PS4 Pro, but like that caller said, who knows more about Dying Light 2 than I do, he laid it out for you guys, and it was only one little portion of the map. So they didn't even show off the full version to journalists running Dying Light 2 on PS4 Pro. That's a red flag. And they said you guys can't show off bugs either, so...
I mean, I just can't believe that. I think it comes out on the 3rd.
Yeah,
of February,
early February.
Yeah, it's almost 30 days since it's coming out, and there's no footage. I mean, it sounds just like Cyberpunk.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, unless they can turn this ship around, and they can, granted, they can turn the ship around. Maybe they're just a late blossomer. I don't know, but like right now, I don't think there's a definitely don't pre-order. There's no reason to pre-order unless you really want the collector's shit or whatever that entails. But
I think with all the delays and all of this pre-order 10 months before the game comes out, not showing any footage. I mean, I think this could be the next Cyberpunk. I could be wrong, but I think
I hope I'm wrong. Like I'm not over here like rooting for this shit to crash and burn. Like no one's on that level in here. At least I'm not. Right? I'm not.
Well, no. I want everyone wants the game to be good. I mean, that's why because you wanted to be the best.
Exactly. If I didn't care about this game, I wouldn't be covering it. Like, I mean, there's plenty of other games I could just start talking about Starfield 1 year out. I mean, we could start talking about that.
Well, that might be a little more interesting, but I don't know. I think it. The cracks are starting to show. It's over.
It's over. Calling in, man. It's over.
Yep, you too. Appreciate you, Michael.
Hell yeah.
Have a good one.
Take care. Well, I was going to get to the next caller, but then they decided to hang up when I'm done with that guy. Like, come on, guys. Jesus. All right, we got to move around out here. It's getting fucking cold, okay? How much battery we got? Hello, you're on the air. Hey, Siri. Help me. Hard times out here.
How's it going?
Yeah, we got 2 extender. Hello, you're on the air.
The microphone's terrible.
No, your microphone is fucking terrible. What are you talking about, bro?
No, my microphone's a Razer microphone. I pay good money. You're out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Mine's like a fucking professional headset. Like, don't even do it. Well, don't even go down that road. Nonetheless, hello.
Anyway,
hello. You're on the air. Okay.
Hi there. Yeah.
Well, you got a comment or you got a question for World Class? You got a comment or question for World Class?
You're talking over me.
Well, it's my show. You're drunk. It's my show. I mean, it's New Year's Eve. I get it, but goddamn, you're talking over me. Like I'm setting the stage for you. I'm helping you. When I say hello, you're on the air. That gives you the time to go. But then you're talking back at me and you're saying my mic sounds like shit, which isn't true.
Well, I just don't agree with most of the points you're making.
Okay. Well, then let's go ahead. And break it down. Let's go ahead and break it down.
Yeah. So, for example, Dying Light 2, you can't compare that to Cyberpunk 1 because Keanu Reeves isn't in Dying Light 2.
Ain't nobody talking about no Keanu Reeves, bro. That guy's a homeless guy, dude. No one cares about Keanu Reeves. Like, ain't nobody bringing up Keanu Reeves. Ain't nobody get off the cocaine. Ain't nobody bringing Keanu Reeves up in this son bitch. Why are you talking about Keanu Reeves?
Because he brings hype. There was a lot of hype.
Yeah, but I never have once mentioned his name out here. I don't know why you're bringing up Keanu Reeves. Like, bro, what you mean, homie? It's out here fucking snowing.
Fucking big game.
All right, next point. That doesn't make any fucking. That doesn't even make any fucking. Dude, get off the fucking whatever you're on.
Well, look, Dying Light 2 isn't as big as Cyberpunk, so why are you talking about it? Why are all your points the same? Like, can't you get some originality?
I mean, what do you mean? The points are on the screen. You're not even reading the points.
You go, oh my god, it's over.
See. What is? All right,
it's like you're writing the same script for every single game. It's like, get a fucking.
How is it that people don't listen? If people listen, I would evolve the content, but no one listens. So if no one's going to listen, we're going to do the same content for the next 10 to 15 years.
Well, what? With every game is pretty much the same. You're going to call it Cyberpunk. Yeah, you're going to
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I mean.
Years time, you're going to be bringing Cyberpunk references. You fucking idiot. You're a moron.
You're a loser in Liverpool, bro. Are you all right, mate? Are you all right, mate? Yeah, like, come on, dude. You said my microphone was trash. Go back to 4channel. Go back to the Discord. You're probably a mod in the Discord. What a loser, talking over me. See, when you talk over me, it's not going to go good. You had nothing to say. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi there. All right. So I just wanted to talk about the PC requirements and old gen hardware.
Yeah.
Because I heard a guy a couple calls ago say that you needed a 3080 to run the game at 60 FPS, and that's just not true. The PC requirements they showed said that you did need 60 FPS if you wanted to run the game at max settings with ray tracing on.
Right. Well, he might have been. Maybe he was talking about 4K or something.
Yeah. So. Just wanted to clear that up. You don't need a god computer to run this game.
Well, I mean that's what they said about Cyberpunk, but I mean this computer right now that I'm using wouldn't even hit 60 frames at 1080.
You said you had a 2060 in yours?
No, well, not in this one, a 3050 Ti, but that's only 4 gigs. What the fuck?
Well, you can always lower the settings.
Well, I know, but then, but if I'm going to lower the settings, I might as well just buy it on PS5.
That's true, and you do have current gens. That's
what I'm saying. Well, that's why I don't game on PC. It's too it's just too expensive. These games are too demanding, bro. Might as well play that shit on Stadia.
They did also say that for those PC requirements, that's if you're running the game natively without DLSS. They did confirm, I believe, on Twitter.
Well, I mean, specs on paper are one thing. I mean, but I think the reality will come when people actually get their hands on the game. I mean, I'm not saying they're disingenuous specs, but either they could be exaggerating the specs or they could be down. Who knows? Because again, like Cyberpunk, they changed this PC specs on Cyberpunk when they initially put the chart out. They updated them, and then you need a motherfucking rig to play Cyberpunk at 60 frames, even with DLSS on.
That is Cyberpunk, though.
Well, I mean, hey, we're making comparisons to Cyberpunk, and I have a feeling this is going to go down the same fucking route. I hope it doesn't, but why do you think they're not showing off any console gameplay?
Right. Well, I hope it has something to do with their delays, because I mean, these are the same people who ended up getting Dying Light on the Switch. Dying Light does run smoothly, 30 FPS on the Switch. I have it myself. It plays great. So I can believe that they can port their next game onto PS4.
Right. Well, Dying Light 2 is a little bit of a different beast, though. Dying Light 1's old, and I can probably run on the iPhone. In fact, it might run better on the iPhone than the fucking Switch. You know what I mean? I think the current phones are better than the fucking Switch hardware at this point.
I don't know about that.
Well, we don't have computer scientists in here, but nonetheless, I mean, look, I hope this game turns out to be great, but I mean, there's a lot of warning signs. What I would recommend is not pre-ordering, at least on console right now. Okay, if you have high-end hardware on PC, you're probably going to be good, but most people don't. That's just the reality, at least according to the Steam charts. And for those who are in the minority, keep your pre-order locked in, because you're probably going to be able to have some fun with it, and it's going to run well. But it might be like that Cyberpunk situation again, where it's like, you know what? If you don't have the best that money can buy, you might be kind of out of luck.
Yeah, I agree with that. If you have a base PS4 and a base Xbox One, I wouldn't pre-order until they show gameplay.
I can't.
But I mean, Techland, they've heard our voice before, especially when it came to Dying Light's main issues before, like the health bars. I mean, there were so many complaints about the health bars.
Yeah, they said they're going to take those away, aren't they?
Yeah, there was a whole 10-minute video just talking about how the health bars.
Well, I mean,
the UI customizable, all that. So I think if we push enough for them, because a lot of their gameplay they've shown before, it's kind of heavily edited, it's kind of cut.
Well, that's why I'm barking right now. I'm barking right now to help out the Dying Light 2 community. I mean, they just updated us, a couple of days ago and said, like, old gen footage is coming in January. And I don't know if that was because I was, making so many videos about it. But I mean, if we all come together, I mean, shit, we can strive for something better.
Yeah. I think it's a good opportunity for us, because I feel like Techland is one of the only companies that really does actually hear us, So,
well, I thought that about Cyberpunk. I thought that about CD Projekt Red as well, but
that's true.
Hell yeah. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see, bro. But we appreciate you for calling in and I guess correcting what was said earlier.
Yeah, no problem.
Hell yeah, bro. Hello, you're on the air, guys.
As for someone who really enjoyed the first Dying Light game, I have to admit things are looking really, really, really bad for Dying Light.
It is just hard times. I mean, I have never lived in harder times.
Like, here's the thing. Like,
I'm serious.
You look at Cyberpunk, and literally, it was like probably the biggest disaster in the whole gaming industry.
Well, more people, obviously, this isn't a Cyberpunk in terms of the scale. I mean, no one cares about Dying Light 2 compared to Cyberpunk. That was hyped up for fucking like 10, 6 years, whatever the fuck.
But there is some similarities in terms of marketing.
Oh yeah, believe me, there are way more similarities than what I have mentioned here. I mean, I can get it all ready for you guys. Exactly.
Like,
damn, it's getting wet
honestly,
out here.
I'm gonna say this to everyone who's like a fan of the first game, you guys need to wake up and realize that Dying Light 2 is not going to be as good as the first game, and it might.
Well, I mean, they took out guns. I mean, you know, like that. I mean, yeah, maybe they weren't good in the first game, but like, bro, come on. Because that's like okay. So Far Cry 6, they took out the map editor, and they didn't have a substitute. They didn't have like this brand new mode. They didn't have this big excuse like, oh yeah, we took out the map editor because we're focusing on this area over here, because that was basically the excuse, and they had nothing to show for it in replacement. So they're just taking away features, and gamers are sitting down and saying, yes, I want less. I want less of the buffet. Thank you so kindly. I paid the same price that I did last year, and I want less options on that damn buffet. So that's why the gamers, that's why this industry can get away with this shit, because literally 0 people on this motherfucking planet out of 4 billion care. That's the way it is. CD Projekt Red has already won. They have already won.
Wait, you know how you're talking about like how Dying Light 2 is not going to have guns? Well, actually, it seems to have something to do with the setting, because according to developers, it's like set
they didn't want to they didn't want to program the guns in,
like,
so they have this creative choice. Yeah, I know how it works.
Yeah.
The engineers couldn't figure it out, so they said, hey, creatively, let's just, throw this dialogue option in there and call it a day. I mean, they were working in the first game, so I don't know. Hell yeah. Well, listen, we got to move the wheels. It's starting to get misty out here. I don't know how long we can continue for, because it is getting a little fucking wet out here, as you motherfucking can see. Hello, you're on the air.
It's me again. Liverpool.
What was that? Hello, you're on the air.
I just want to talk about... Yeah, can you hear me, Michael? Hear me?
Well, I mean, you're cutting out, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about Monday gaming. Good games, yeah?
Huh?
League of Legends.
Ain't nobody playing no... I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro.
Millions of people around the world play...
millions of people play bad games. I mean, millions of people play Madden. Millions of people play Madden. Millions of people play Madden.
If you were a gamer, you're not a gamer.
You're gonna have to stop drinking the gin, okay? Please. I know it's New Year's Eve, but I know you're drunk right now, bro.
No, I'm just telling you. Look, if you want to be a gamer, I've done my well phone.
Don't tell me how to be a gamer, okay? I'm a critic. I'm more of a critic than I am a gamer. Sure. I sample. I'm Gordon Ramsay. Do you watch Gordon Ramsay? Do you watch Gordon? Listen here, you little. Listen here. Do you watch Gordon Ramsay finish the whole plate? No, Gordon Ramsay doesn't finish the whole plate. He doesn't have to.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does. You live with your parent.
Whatever, dude. Oh, so does Dylan. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Hello, you're on the air. So do you. Everyone does it here. Oh, a bunch of fucking losers. Alrighty, you're not ready. So, I mean, it's literally raining out here. You want me to be happy out here when the shit's going to fucking stop working and I'm going to have to pay another $1,000 to buy another computer that can do this fancy-ass bullshit that no one cares about? Hello, you're on the air.
So do you. Everyone does it here.
Alrighty, you guys got. If you're a new caller, you got to mute the stream because the stream is behind the actual call. So you're gonna have to mute so I don't hear myself in the background. Hello, you're on the air. Might have to wind this one down early. It's just spitting rain out here, drizzling, doing something, and I don't think that's healthy for the equipment out here. So we got electronics out here, okay, guys? I didn't think it was gonna do this, but I guess it's starting early. Hello, you're on the air. It's coming early. Prematurely
Michael,
coming.
I just wanted to say real
Yeah.
quick. I just wanted to say I'm tired of these trolls coming in and disrupting the show, and they need to get a new script. I mean it's the same thing every time.
Oh, I know. At least change the script up. I mean, my God.
And then whenever we say like I said, you're the Gordon Ramsay of gaming.
Yeah.
So when we critique a game, we just get dismissed as trolls or haters. When the reality is, you're telling the truth. Like you're trying to expose what's the truth. And these shills, like these YouTubers, like IGN will give it a 9, and these cringy YouTubers like Dreamcast guy will say, "Oh my God, it's the game of the year," but it's
well, he blocked me on Twitter. I don't know why, but. Everyone's got me blocked. I'm literally the Antichrist of gaming. I mean, I don't know what I said. I must have said something really crazy a long time ago that I forgot, but my God. No one likes world class. I might as well put the dark cloud over my head permanently because it's over. They have it set in stone. World class is a piece of shit, and he's a loser. So, but at least we got 5 fans watching the show. We try.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so sad, that they're dismissing you as a troll when you're the only one, not shilling and you're looking at things critically. And
what do you think? What do you think we need to do? Do you think we should just shill and then we should we just follow the general consensus? Because I damn well know if I wanted attention, that's what I would do. I would follow the general consensus that's on the front page of Reddit of a certain game and regurgitate that like every other YouTuber does, and not have an actual opinion and just be basically a mouthpiece for these fucking corporations. Because that's all these other YouTubers do. They don't have a real opinion. They just look at the front page of Reddit so they can get that validation.
$1.99 through Super
yeah, I mean,
Chat.
I guess
These
that's
callers
what they
sit
want you
down
to
when
do.
they
I
pee.
mean, I appreciate
we try.
looking at things critically and making sure the cracks are showing. And I just can't believe that these people just want to troll and dismiss you, and I think they just can't handle reality.
It's just the way it is. It's the way the cookie crumbles. They can't handle. They cannot handle the Gordon Ramsay, the dislikable version of Gordon Ramsay coming into the restaurant and saying, "You know what? The pizza isn't ready." They don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. They don't want to hear that because I'm like Gordon Ramsay, but I'm not the likable version of Gordon Ramsay. I'm the loser Gordon Ramsay. I'm of video games. So.
Well, I mean, I think that the sad thing about it is, the target demographic for games like Dying Light are hardcore gamers. And, a lot of hardcore gamers are just losers and they're just emotionally attached to these games.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, look at the chat. I mean, it's just yikes. I mean, anything we say out here, it doesn't get, it's hard to digest this stuff. That's why, that's why people don't make streams on YouTube. No one actually listens. I've learned that. It's not a listening comprehension show. You got to make videos for actually people to get regurgitate and digest it better because that's what people are accustomed to on this fucking platform. YouTube live streaming wasn't even a thing like 6 years ago. So.
Yeah, I mean it's just I just can't believe these people want to just fanboy over their game instead of just looking at the objective truth. I mean, they can't even admit that it's looking scary, but it is. But,
well, and then they'll come back so they can get some clout and they can say, "Well, Michael was the prophet," so they can get some thumbs up and advertise their channel, but they don't really care. See, that's how the game works. It's sad. We're not haters.
Obviously, you're not a hater. I mean, you're.
Well, I know you get that, but no one else does. How come you understand this, but no one else does? I don't understand how people don't understand.
I think some of them are just trolls or something. But I
don't know about that. Sometimes I start to wonder who's really trolling and who's not. Because.
Well, I mean, you'd have to be a stupid idiot not to see that this is, looking a little sus.
Well, they just don't want to hear that, and I get it. Like if I were a super fan of Dying Light 2, I'd be mad at me. I'd be mad at this guy, yelling at his computer as well. But sometimes that's what you need to kind of break out of that sort of trance that some of these gamers are in, and they need to kind of wake up. I'm not saying cancel your pre-order. I mean, you can keep it locked in. That's your money. That's your choice. But I am saying, especially on console, maybe don't pre-order. I mean, like if you have a PC rig and you have a high-end rig and, you're wealthy, you're privileged and what have you, that's great. Fantastic. Have your fun in the sun come February, whatever. But if you're on console and you're still on the fence, I would say definitely hold off. There's no reason to pre-order. And if you pre-order, you're sending the message that they can continue to get away with this. And I'm not saying it's going to be a massive disaster. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to be a disaster. But right now, the evidence kind of suggests that this is lining up very similar. It's like weather. You look at the data and you say, okay, all the data is aligning together. Well, that's where the storm's coming because all the data is suggesting, the evidence right there is saying, okay, boom, 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 the storm is going to hit at the same fucking location because all of the models are in agreement, right? So that's what's happening here with the Dying Light 2 situation. Based off of what I can tell. Based off of my critical assessment. But
Yeah, I mean,
Crobecat is coming back. Crobecat is coming back. Let's get a shout out to Crobecat. He's coming back on January 6th. He's got a brand new video, he said, coming on January 6th, I believe. And it's going to be a game that came out in October. And I'm wondering what that game is. It might very well be Far Cry.
Wait, where did you say that?
If you go to his Cyberpunk video, the most recent comment, he pinned it. So he's got a brand new video coming out January 6th, Crobecat, and it's going to be about a game that came out in October. Now, there was a lot of games that came out in October, but I have a feeling it might be on the new Far Cry. I don't know, because he's usually into those Far Cry games, and it's going to, whether or not, whatever it is, it's going to be interesting. I mean, Grand Theft Auto came out in October as well, but I don't know if he's going to hit that, because that's a pretty easy one to hit. He might hit Far Cry instead, because...
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for that. I think he's a really good YouTuber, but at the end of the day, it's just you basically say the same. I mean, he makes his videos a lot different, honestly, but you're basically saying this stuff before it.
Well,
even happens,
he shows he
listen.
shows the reality of the situation, and he has. I mean, it's just easy because you can take his content and share it everywhere, and no one's going to ban you. See, you share my stuff because my face is all over it, and they recognize me and they say, "Oh, Michael's a piece of work." But you share you share Skill Up, all these other people. It's like, well, they won't ban you. They'll just say maybe you're spamming if you're lucky. But, it's just the way they cook your Crobe. So if I started to do Crobecat type videos, it would be harder for them to figure that out. That's why we.
Well, you basically do those videos before the game even comes out, where you warn people, and I mean,
well,
I think
no one wants to listen. I'm like the crazy guy out in the street saying the world is going to end, and then when it does end, they're going to say, "Holy shit, that fucking loser was right," But they still don't care, so it's not like they're going to come back and say, "Hey, we're going to pat you on the back."
Yeah, I mean, you say all this stuff before it happens, and then they dismiss you as a troll.
That's what they say. They say I say this about every game, but that isn't true. There's plenty of games that I haven't covered.
Through Super Chat. I love you, Michael. Happy New
I
Year's.
mean, bro, appreciate more than any other fucking YouTuber I've seen. I mean, and they still won't listen. It's kind of frustrating to listen to these people.
Well, they don't listen, so it's like I'm out here for 3 hours straight, pounding it in people's heads, with the reality of the situation, and no one wants to listen. So we might as well just put the clown wig on right now, because I think we've already sealed it off here. Maybe then they'll start taking me seriously, because they'll be like, "Oh, Michael, this is like reverse psychology." So I don't know. It's just a lost cause, but
I mean, I think people are just not appreciating, you as a veteran game critic, and I think it's sad.
We sample the reality of the situation in front of us, and we say, okay, where does it stand? And some people just can't handle that. Like I don't need to put 40 hours unless it's a major story game. I don't need to spend 20 hours in Far Cry 6 to know it's trash. I can play that for literally 1 hour straight, if that even, and get the gist right there. I've already seen the entire game for the most part. It's the same fucking... So, I mean, they get mad because, fake gamer, don't finish games, don't play games. It's like, I don't play anything online. All my consoles are offline, and as such, I got the hackable PS4. I got PS4 version 9.0 because I didn't update my shit. So, fuck you, because now I got a PS4 that can play PT, and who knows what else it can do, but I haven't hacked it yet, so...
Yeah, and I mean, that's why gaming is such in a rough state, because nobody has these new consoles basically.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm the voice. I am rooting for the people that are not privileged, that are not in the position where they can afford to get one, even if they could find one. And then they get mad at me and they say, "Oh, you're poor, you're so ugly, you're this, you're that." And it's like, who's toxic now? It ain't fucking me. Like I am with the people that have a PS4. Okay, I'm with the people that have the old consoles, and I'm rooting for them because I know the position that they were in. If I didn't get lucky last year, I probably wouldn't have a PS5 or a Series X. I mean...
Yeah, same.
Exactly.
Doom Strange donated $2 Australian dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat. Elden Ring will be great. Everyone just calm
games
down.
are going to be Cyberpunks on those consoles. They're too old. They're underpowered. I mean...
Well, that is the reality, but that is the reality. But I think at a certain extent, some developers use that as an excuse, as a cop out to say, okay, our game is unoptimized, so let's just say, okay, the old hardware is old. Well, yeah, we know that, But we have also seen that there have been great games running on that old hardware. God of War, looks and visually, technically, is a spectacular. Now, obviously, it's a linear game, but Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. So there's plenty of games that run. Last of Us 2 is remarkable on PS4. So it's not about necessarily the hardware. Yeah, the hardware is old, but so is the Switch hardware. And when Nintendo does exclusives on the Switch, they look fucking good. You know what I mean? So it's not really about the hardware as much as people think it is. I'm being dead serious. Like, unless you're going to try and, like, do something fucking really crazy with, like, physics and all this shit, like, yeah, you got these weak CPUs and, obviously they're going to struggle, but just, like, I'm not a game dev. I'm not an engineer. I'm not trying to pretend to sound like one, but I'm just saying I think people exacerbate those issues. I think it's a cop-out.
Yeah,
I think it's a
exactly.
cop-out excuse at this point.
Exactly.
They don't know how to
And,
optimize. They didn't have time to do it.
If this game does launch on the base consoles and stuff, it's going to run at like 30 frames per second, and it's going to probably be a mess, which is sad because that's what most people play on. So it's almost like most gamers now can't even enjoy any game until they get the PS5, which that comes. Who knows when that's going to happen.
Yeah, you got to be basically online every day. You got to follow the right people to get the notifications that the shit's in the cart, and then you got to check out before it gets sold out. I mean, you basically have to have free time to get a PS5 unless you pay someone to get it for you. That is really where that stands.
Yep, exactly. And
Hell yeah.
people are going to have to wait for it to come out. And I think that people who are pre-ordering this on base consoles are stupid idiots, and they need to. They're naive,
exactly. It's the reality. That's what we're talking about. Well, hopefully we're wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong, but I don't know.
So do I. But I mean, they're making it hard not to think this way with all this, shady pre-order before you see the footage, and I mean, it's a scam. It's just a scam.
It's over. It's over. Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you, bro. We're going to move the wheels.
All right, moving the wheels.
Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael. Well, I'm just kind of floored at the state of gaming right now as a whole. It's pretty miserable, but part of me is optimistic for Dying Light 2. I know all the warning signs are there. Everything points to it being the next Cyberpunk, but I have a feeling, I mean, if this isn't the straw that breaks the camel's back, I don't know what is. So even if it is a massive blunder, maybe it'll be a sign of the times. Maybe people will vote for their wallets. Maybe it'll.
Yeah, but how many times? Yeah, but if this does turn out to be the next disaster, how many times do we have to go through this before people learn to not pre-order? Before people learn to wake up? I thought Cyberpunk was the moment where it's like, okay, people are never going to pre-order again. But I don't think that is the. It's like they want us to pre-order this game, but I don't see any gameplay running on outside of a high-end PC rig that most people literally do not have. So, like,
and that's not a bad point. And I guess. My reasoning with that particular point is, I mean, a company's not going to want to show off lower-end hardware. I mean,
yeah, but you kind of have to at this point. I mean,
forward.
Well, they could doctor the. I mean, not doctor the footage, but they can edit it where it's like they show the best moments, like Cyberpunk. Where they showed just the car going very slow because if they went too fast, the shit wouldn't load in because the old hard drive. But
Sure. Yeah. No, I totally see it. I'm just trying to keep a positive outlook with this one because the first Dying Light was pretty near and dear to my heart, and I'd hate to see for Techland to fall.
Well, I mean, if here's the thing: if this one flops, you can always go back to the old one, and it's really cheap. So I mean, even if this one doesn't hit that home run, we always got the old one there. So.
Yeah, and that old one was solid, and they supported it for years with an excellent expansion. And tech support for like 6-7 years after that thing was released.
I mean, holy shit! Like that. Damn, they did support it. They had like 20 different versions too, ain't there? There's like a premium edition, Game of the Year, all this stuff.
Yeah, so
I don't even know which one to buy. Like if I wanted to buy, but there's not like a PS5 like upgrade for the first one, is there?
No, I don't think there is.
Yeah,
at least not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
I still have it on base PS4, but I mean, man, I've gotten 40, 60 hours out of that game easy. And it still finds ways to be consistently interesting. So part of me is thinking that we're really just hoping with every ounce of my soul that, they're going to learn from the mistakes of CD Projekt Red. They're going to learn from the mistakes of Rockstar. And
because I'm just tired. I'm just tired
of
of seeing this stuff play out like this over and over again. It's like, okay, this company didn't hit that home run. Now we got Battlefield not hitting the home run according to the general public. Grand Theft Auto's next. It just continues to go on and on and on. It's like, when are we going to learn these lessons to stop, vote for the wall with your wallet?
It's dire, man. I haven't pre-ordered a game since Halo Reach for that very reason. I'm just.
There's no point. There's no point. Back in the day, pre-ordering meant you secure your copy. You didn't want to, so the store had enough inventory, all that bullshit, like way back in the day. But now it's literally just marketing and all that.
Well,
shit.
Yeah, they're meaningless.
Yeah.
It's totally meaningless with the digital world that we live in right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, pre-orders hold no weight. It's just buying a vote of confidence in something that, may very well just not pan out. It's more likely to not pan out than to be a home run in today's day and age. I mean, I'm just so floored by the state of gaming. I used to be so into it, but now I'm wary to get anything.
There's nothing. I mean, even Dr. Disrespect last night said he had a brand new monitor and he ain't got nothing to play on it. And I'm like, damn, if he's feeling it, then it's like we're just screwed. Like, that's why he made his own company. It's like he's just going to think outside the box and just put something together that he wants to put together. He and his team. And I'm actually really excited to see what he comes up with in terms of the first-person shooter genre.
Was that Dr. Disrespect? You cut out for a sec.
Yeah, Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think, and I hope we see more of that. I feel like we're on the cusp of a revolution because people can only take so much of this shit.
Yeah,
I have a feeling things are gonna get better. Maybe not.
Well,
this year, but
I hope, dude. I want to get excited about gaming again, but it's really hard when nothing that comes out is brand new and exciting, and nothing that comes out is actually finished day one. Like, it is hard to be excited. They announce these games way too early.
It's unfortunate that every conversation I've had about gaming in the past 4 years has been negative.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be this great escape for me, but now I mean, there's so many problems.
Well, now it feels like a chore to play.
It's hard not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard not to see the forest for the trees at this point. I mean, I'm eagerly waiting for a triumphant comeback, and I'm hopeful.
Hell yeah.
Like you said, the cracks are beginning to show. There are a lot of warning signs with this one, but you know what? I'm hopeful.
Yeah, let's hope for the best here. Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you for calling in, man.
Thanks, Michael.
Hell yeah, take care. Hello, you're on the air. Holy shit, I gotta move. I mean, it's getting to that point here, folks. Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Wow! Oh my gosh, awesome. Hey, I just watched your video of Dying Light, of the Dying Light one, of the most recent Dying Light video you posted, like the couple clips, the seconds of it, and I was just saying this to my best friend recently, is that I can't buy the new Dying Light on the base PS4 because of my experience with Battlefield 2042. And I feel like everyone in the community kind of feels that way too with Battlefield 2042, especially. I feel like you said when Cyberpunk flopped completely, it was an awakening for people, and you thought everyone would wake up and see the pre-order. And I feel like that was kind of the case, kind of not, because not everybody was into that kind of realm. It was first person, but at the same time, it wasn't open to everybody else, like in GTA. But I feel like Battlefield, everybody in every community was kind of looking forward to it, this fresh new take, this breath of new air, and it just completely flopped, especially on base PS4. PS5 wasn't any good, Xbox wasn't any good, but especially for the average person, like the average Joe in America, we can't get PS5s. No one really wants to get an Xbox, new Xbox Series, because PS5 is the new wave. Everyone wants it. So it was just, it's just beyond me how, like you said, we have all this evidence that Dying Light 3, there's no video footage of it on a base PS4, even on a Pro, nothing. We all know it's going to flop on a PS4. The company knows for a fact no one has a PS5, and majority of your people who are buying it is going to be on a PS4. So where do you think they should lie? Do you think they should lie on cutting back on putting so much in so that it could run better on a PS4? Or do you think that it would just be better if they just went balls to the wall, just said, fuck it, this isn't releasing on a PS4, get a PS5, and just tell them straight up, like, hey, it's not worth for PS4. We're not releasing it on the PS4. You can only get it on the PS5.
Well, I mean, they could do next gen only. There's been, Ratchet and Clank is only on PS5, Returnal. There's next gen exclusives, but
they're not going to make big money doing that. So it's really what they want to do. You know, they can do the forecast and say, okay, you know, this is how much revenue we're going to generate, then the profit and all that. But like, bro, if it's next gen only, like, it ain't going to sell as well as it would if it's on every fucking platform. But I guess there's always Google Stadia or some shit, you know, play through the cloud.
That's what I'm saying, and it's confusing to me because if they're so willing to, I feel like a good example of it is GTA. Like if you played GTA on a PS3 or Call of Duty Ghost on a PS3 and then play it on a PS4 base, the game is completely different.
Oh yeah,
the game is completely different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even close to the fucking same. So I feel like we're in this kind of, you know, we're in that same predicament, except no one fucking has a PlayStation 5.
Yeah. I mean, you have to dedicate time out of your schedule to try and get one. And, you know, it's just pretty random, too. You got to follow the right people on Twitter, get the notification, click the link, try and put it in your cart. I mean, it's a hassle. But if you want one, if you have free time and you want one bad enough, you can probably get one. But you got to be at the right place at the right time.
Dude, I live in New York City, man. I live in the Lower East Side of New York City, bro. And I still cannot find one. Like, I cannot find one without a gouged price. That says something.
Yeah.
And that says something in the state of gaming, too, I feel like. Definitely, because I'm a big avid gamer. I've gamed damn near my entire life, and I'm fucking 23 now. So it's like, where are we to go? Like you said, Dr. Disrespect is making his game.
Mind
and that's great and all,
_Bay donated $2
what
through
does the
Super
community
Chat.
even want? I feel
Fuel
like the
Lord
community's so
Michael.
split, no one even knows what they want anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing, too. I feel like, yeah, a lot of people maybe don't really know what they want, you know?
Right? Like, do we want an arcade shooter? Battle Royale is dying. Do we want a zombie game? Do we want an open world?
No one knows what they want. I mean, I asked people what they want me to talk about here on the show, and the poll was like pretty much dead even. It's like no one can really, you know, come together. When we talk about Cyberpunk again, they won't talk about fucking Elden Ring. It's like, bro.
Exactly. So it's. I feel like the last guy who said you know, it's a bad state of gaming, and you were agreeing it's a bad state of gaming. I agree. I think this is probably one of the worst states of gaming we've been in, besides like that whole ET. Like I feel like one of the worst other states it was when like ET first came out, and all those like shitty games were coming out trying to add revenue from like aliens and just kids being into more video games, and they were just releasing all this shill of bullshit. And I feel like that kind of started with Fortnite. I feel like once these companies saw how much money they can make with a game like Fortnite, they start adding all these type of Fortnite kind of things. Same way Saints Row's doing it. Saints Row's game turned its damn near Fortnite skin.
Oh, bro.
It's remastered.
I kind of wish that was coming out in February because that would have been so fun to cover. They would have been getting worked so hard. They would have been getting worked up about Saints Row and all that, but they pushed that to August, so.
Yeah. And I mean, thank God they did too. Hopefully they just literally scratch fucking everything, but we know they're not. They're trying to do this banter.
They probably just delayed it to remarket the entire game or something, you know, to make it sound like they're there for the fans. And
yeah, hopefully. I mean, I feel like no one realizes that what this community is, and the community is very so much so toxic with like a hint of humanity. I feel like the gaming community is. You know what I mean? It's like Call of Duty lobby chat is you're never not going to hear someone call somebody the hard F word or the hard N word. You're always going to hear toxicity in this community. So I feel like that's something you need to play on, but at the same time not rely on for your games. You know, like people love Saints Row because you're slapping people with fucking dildos. You're going around slapping people with dildos, you know what I mean, going crazy as a ripped Asian dude and just going nuts. You know? I mean, that's it, man. That's all I really feel like. I feel like everything's lost. I feel like it's lost because people are trying to make profit in the wrong way, and it's in a way where you're not going to make profit in this industry like that. You're not going to make profit pandering.
Yeah,
in the
well,
gaming
you know,
industry. No one wants it.
Yeah, it just, I mean, you know, the way these games come out, they come out to these services like Game Pass, and you know, I'm not saying it like changes people's mentality with how they consume these games, but like it just feels like a lot of these games, they're disposable, and you know, you play them for about a day or so, or maybe a week if you're lucky, and then you kind of move on to the next fucking big thing that's coming out. I mean, but back in the day, it wasn't like that. You know, a game came out, and you played that game for fucking months.
You
Yup,
know,
that
but
was your
now it's
game.
like
That was the game you
the
played.
TikTok mentality. We got to keep scrolling up to get the dopamine hit. You know, it's like it's just crazy.
Yup. It is. I agree. I 100% agree. I think, yup. Like it is that TikTok mentality of
I know, it's
where's
over.
the next one? What's the next thing?
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. Hey man, thank you so much
Hell
for
yeah,
taking
bro.
my call. I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah, we
continue
appreciate you.
listening to your next one, man.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for calling in, bro. Hell yeah. Glad we got new callers. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael!
Oh, who is this? Who is this? I mean, you know, who is this?
Hey, how are we? How are we this evening, my brother?
Yeah, we out here.
You out here? All right, man. So I just wanted to. I didn't have a chance to call back in yesterday, but I just wanted to say that as far as like the use of my music or
here
whatever,
we go.
like you gotta understand, like most of those songs I stole clips from you already. And,
Yeah, I know, but I
you know,
mean,
I credited you in all of those. I tagged you, put your link in the description. So realistically, in my eyes, you own at least 40, if not 50% of the rights to those songs, my man. So
I guess
you do what you want.
well, I
You
mean,
do what you
I just
want
wanted
with
to
it.
ask. I didn't want, I mean, which ones you got? You still got them all up?
Yeah, they're all on my channel, bro.
Shit,
all of
we can bump them, bro. I'll put your shit in the description, and we can bump them or something. I mean, shit, we got to get some music out here, bro. I'm fucking dying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, that's all you, man. I'm not even asking to be credited, honestly. Like,
Well,
you
no,
want
I
to,
think
cool,
it's
but
fair, bro. You put the arrangements together, and I'm not gonna lie, they're good. Like it was hard to pretend not to like them, but you know what I mean. At the end of the day, lightning showers.
Yeah,
I mean
no,
that chorus. I mean, I'll tell you what, that shit fucking catchy.
Right? Oh, I appreciate it. So yeah, like I said, like in my eyes, you own some rights to that shit. So you do what you want to do, my man. You
Hell
can
yeah.
use
Well,
them. I don't
we
care.
appreciate that, bro.
All right, man. Good looks out. So hopefully
yeah.
you have a good New Year's, and I'll talk to you soon. All right.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro.
All right. Take care.
Oh shit. Oh, it's cold out here. It's cold out here. Please. Shit, I think Mother Nature's she's ready now. Mother Nature don't wait around. Got the high pressure, got the low pressure.
Michael.
Hello, you're on the air.
We appreciate everything you do out of here,
I
man.
guess. I mean, it is fucking bad out here today. Okay, we got spitting rain, spitting steel, but then again, the body's kind of numb.
A happy New Year's, brother. And
I guess.
man,
I mean, what are we gonna do?
we got to have some New Year's resolutions, man. We got to bring something new to this table. Dying Light, man. I've got some speculations about that game. I don't know if you've already talked about it, but the parkour in that game, there have been so many people that have brought up the fact that the parkour just not feels like it's on to be.
Really?
And even on
I mean,
like
if they
PS5
can't even get the parkour right, then I mean, the whole game, it's like, bro, you take away guns, the parkour. I mean,
Exactly.
my God, what do you have in the tank left?
No vehicles. That's another thing. No vehicles.
Well,
no guns.
I mean, I figured that, but no guns. I mean, come on, bro. That's still fun, even if they're clunky.
Right, and of course they clutter the heads-up display. They finally listen to the community. So
But here's the thing. You're gonna have to download the day one patch to get rid of those bars.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I mean, if you're in a predicament where you can't download the day one update, it's again kind of like Cyberpunk. We're gonna see some serious shit, bro. It's hard to be positive about something that I can see coming. I mean, unless they surprise me later this month or later in January. But right now, bro.
I mean, I've seen some of the gameplay, they've got heavily armored enemies that have guns. Like, okay, you can't use guns, but these other people can use guns. And in order to take this guy out, you're constantly using the crossbow. But it's like you're shooting the guy in the head, and he's backing up every time you're shooting. I'm like, that's not a fucking fight.
What do you think about that game? What's it called? Sifu?
Sifu? It looks cool, but I mean, it can look cool and sound nice.
That's only on PlayStation, right?
I think so. Okay. It might be exclusive. And see, that's another thing too. Is like these people, for some odd reason, PS5 is outselling Xbox Series X, and I'm just like, why?
Well, I know. I mean,
Literally
come on,
no
bro.
games for the
No one.
console.
I know in real life actually
is foaming at the mouth over Xbox. But I mean, they want a PlayStation. I mean, that's just the popular. That's always going to be more popular than Xbox. But you don't even need an Xbox. You literally don't. I mean, you can literally I can't even imagine what we're going to be like this time next year, like November or December, late December of 2022. Like, you'll probably be able to play fucking Game Pass on PlayStation. Like, I'm serious, bro. Like, because here's the thing. Like, Starfield's going to be big, but like PlayStation, I mean, it ain't going to be on PlayStation, right? Unless they say we want Game Pass on PlayStation, which I think is going to be eventually become a reality.
Right. And see, that's the thing. Is like you got Starfield, you got games like Scorn. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls is obviously going to be on Xbox, and I mean you might have your occasional exclusives like Horizon Forbidden West and some of the others for PS5, but it's hit or miss with PlayStation.
What do you mean? PlayStation can do no wrong, bro. What you talking about?
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! These people.
Hey, when they announced that Silent Hill PT with Kojima, y'all are gonna be so fucking jealous.
Oh man, I would honestly shit myself if they come out with something like that.
Well, I mean, eventually something's got to give. Like even a clone or something. I mean, hey, we got Abandoned Company. That's going to be updated soon, right? January.
Oh, God.
I mean, here we go. Let's go. We got Hassan back in the picture.
And you've seen, I know Alan tweeted you the game called Ill.
Oh,
imagine if that game is
that
Xbox
shit is
Series X
fake.
exclusive.
Why are you guys getting hyped for that? Are you guys like, really? That is so fake.
No, this guy, it's using Unreal Engine 5. Okay, you can't deny it looks good.
Yeah, but it doesn't exist.
What do you mean?
There's like 30 new seconds of something that doesn't have any. There's like 30 new seconds of gameplay, and everyone's like excited now. They're making like $2,000 a month, and they have nothing to show for on Patreon.
Dude, but they're bringing what's his name from Resident Evil 2, the voice actor for Leon S. Kennedy, man.
Oh Lord. Well then, fuck it now. I mean, shit.
I had to go back and look at that.
That's another indie. That's another false. That's another one of those games where they promise you can do everything in these games. It's gonna be so fucking great, but they've already fucked themselves over because that video that went viral is never going to live up to anything that even Unreal Engine 5 can provide. So they've already fucked up. Like they've already put the expectations up here, and now they won't ever be able to reach those expectations.
That is true. Like they came out with Ill like what back in 2019 or something, and like whenever they said, "Oh, we've got some new gameplay to show you guys about Ill," I'm like, "Okay, let's fucking see it."
They were farming. They were farming. It was bullshit. It was fucking bullshit. It was all pre-rendered, bro.
No combat.
I know, but it was all pre-rendered.
Exactly.
Well, then it's fake. If it ain't running in real time, then we're fucked.
Oh, if that's all they can show for it, I'm out.
Yeah, I'll see it when I believe that project.
Exactly.
I mean, I've heard about that thing for a long time, and it looks great, but it's literally pre-rendered, bro. It just doesn't exist. I mean, if they can make it look that good, I'll be there fucking day one to buy it. Absolutely. But I'm waiting until I see that come to fruition in the next 5 years, probably.
Man, we honestly, we have to bring something new to the table here. We need to bring something back. Imagine just like an open world Dead Rising type of game.
I don't need open world. I mean, at this point, open world is actually a turnoff. I'm not kidding. Unless it's Rockstar or someone else that can maybe do it in a way that makes sense. Like open world is not really all that impressive anymore. Like 6 years ago, I was like, holy shit, open world. Like we can do anything. We can do this, that, and the third. Like. But now
these
it's
lazy millennial devs, man. They don't know. That is true. That is true because it's like you give them something linear, they can put out a masterpiece. They go above their head and they try to do something in this open world and they screw everything up. You can have a vast open world, but when you have nothing there to show for, when it's just fucking an empty open world, it's fucking garbage. It's trash. No one wants to play that shit. Take fucking Biomutant, for instance. No one wanted to play that shit.
Oh, I was right about that one too. I forgot about that. Hey, we had like 6,000 people in here when we were live. That'll never happen again.
No. Biomutant was a fucking bust.
When they got mad at me, they're like, "Oh, Michael."
So many games, dude. Cyberpunk, Biomutant. What are some other games that have come out that fucking don't get me started with Vanguard. Oh, Jesus Lord.
I couldn't even. I mean, I just
no. I split that with a buddy of mine. You know, I paid 50, but I even feel cheated, even going, half in.
I mean, the World War II
game.
stuff, like, they just need to stop with that. Like, that's not even appealing anymore. It's just like they're literally out of ideas on what to do. Like, I mean, the rumors for the new one though, Modern Warfare next year, whatever the fuck that
sounds.
Well, that sounds too good to be true. It's like,
right, it
so
does.
They said basically like fucking what's that movie where they're in like New Mexico or some shit? Like, the guy's got to go after the killer or something. I don't know what it's called, but it's like no Country for Old Men or something. I think that's what it's called. They said it's gonna be like that, and there's gonna be fucking gore. Your choice is actually fucking mad. Like I'm like shit. Let's sign up. But like that's all bullshit.
A lot of empty promises. That's what the game industry is full of. A lot of empty.
Well, they can get away with it. I mean, when the gamers don't call into my show and realize that I'm right, well, then that means that they can just get away with it. I think they just watch this show and they study. They say, well, the gamers don't respond to Michael, so we can just keep.
These stupid idiots need to wake up and smell the coffee because fucking World Class has been telling you idiots for years.
Just take the $60. Just take the $60 and maybe save that up. And you can head down to see Misty at the strip club. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody buying these games where you got to fucking play chores in them and all this shit. Just take that $60, go down to the strip club, and you get 3 dances.
Oh man,
and every time you get a dance, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Every time you get a dance, it escalates. So I mean, like, pay to go forward. Pay to move,
don't play modern games. Just play live. Go to a strip club. See Misty.
Well, that's why Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't coming out anytime soon because they're reworking the entire online, and this is the end. There is no. I mean, they're going to make it like what the role play servers are. It'll just be natively in the game.
Oh no!
Oh
no.
yeah! Oh yeah! I guarantee you. If I were Rockstar, I'd be doing that right now. Implement all these systems because that's what they were trying to do initially with GTA Online. But obviously the hardware was not there for that. But now it is, and just make it where you live your life in the online world. It's basically the metaverse. I mean, when you think about it, that's. I mean, because you
GTA
have
Online Second Life version.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's already like that. You buy your apartment. I mean, you have a bank account, a savings account, all this shit. So you could see the groundwork there, but now they're going to take it to the next level and do what the modders already did, in the time that GTA 5 has been out, since like 8 years or whatever. But they're going to natively put that in GTA 6, and I think that's why it's being stalled because they know that that's billions of dollars, and it's got to be ready.
Rockstar would be smart to hire some of those modders to work on their games.
They probably have. I mean, I would.
I know. There's some companies that have actually went through. They modded the game. They broke the DRM or whatever. And of course, if you're EA, you're gonna punish the people that are doing that. But if you're
hey,
smart,
now let's cut some slack for EA, baby. They amazing. Okay, I talked to a lot of producers, executives at EA, and I'm not gonna lie, like they were fucking like almost too nice. It's like, damn, they watch my videos or what? I said this game's trash. I said that game's trash. But they're like, holy shit, Michael, let's roll the red carpet out for you. And I'm like, damn. Like they even said you can go close to the sports cars that were like from the Fast and the Furious movies for the new Need for Speed game, and I'm like, shit, I can go see the fucking cars close,
Oh man,
yeah.
I don't even know what to fucking play anymore. Like
there's nothing to play. Dr. Disrespect said last night it is literally over. Like there is literally nothing to play. So you should just come out here and join World Class, just like MVP and a good senator did, and you can be next.
Man.
You can be next to experience the reality.
We'll put on a real fucking show. Show these clowns what fucking World Class is all about. Let's go, baby.
Well, you're up there in Detroit, right? Or is that some other guy?
No,
yeah.
I'm in South.
Oh yeah. Well, then you can't relate because it's fucking warm where you're at. I bet $10 it is.
It's probably warmer than where you're at.
Hell yeah, this shit's fucking freezing out here. Ain't nobody coming out here doing this fucking show. This is looking ridiculous. These cars going by thinking this guy's fucking crazy out here.
Jesus Lord. Yeah, and I know exactly where you freaking street now. No wonder it's so damn cold over there. Like, holy shit.
It's just, hey, it's Mother Nature. The good senator came at the right time. That was the last great day, and then it's all downhill from here in terms of the weather. So it's only going to get more difficult. In fact, there's going to be times where we won't be streaming because it's going to be unhealthy to come out here and sit out here.
No,
I mean, that's just the way it is. Dude, when the high is only like 11 degrees Fahrenheit, we're fucked. Like, we literally cannot come out here. We'll literally die, get frostbite. So...
Imagine coming by and seeing World Class stuck to his computer at rigor mortis.
It wouldn't even work at that temperature. It would literally, the battery would probably fucking swell and then start exploding.
Ugh, no.
I mean, I don't know. This weather probably fucks with it. I don't know.
It's Dying Light 2 in real life.
Oh, Lord. You know, I mean, I tried to play that Titanic thing, but it said it was a virus, so I didn't do it. I didn't run the executable. Maybe you should be the guinea pig and download that Titanic demo. You downloaded that Halloween game. You downloaded that fucking Halloween game, and that shit, fucking, we broke that in like 2 minutes. Then they said I was a retard. Like, oh, Michael, you don't know how to play the game. Oh, Michael, the guns in the chest. It's like, no, it ain't there.
Oh my God, yo, do you have a base PS4? I was gonna say it would be cool if you could like go back and try and play PT.
Well, mine's hackable. Mine's on 9.0, so I can hack my PS4.
Let's go.
But, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work. You know, you gotta put a USB stick in there every time.
You want those subscribers, those viewers, man.
Oh yeah. Well, if I wanted that, I would say Dying Light 2 is the best game since sliced bread. I would say fucking Starfield's the best goddamn revolutionary game since mankind.
Imagine a game getting 80 different fucking awards and it's not even out yet.
It's bullshit.
I could fucking shit out a nice turd, sprinkle it with some gold glitter, and call it fucking, a masterpiece. Give it 80 awards. It's the nicest smelling turd, and it looks so.
I mean,
spectacular.
that's like if we made a film and then someone just photoshopped the fake award symbol on it and said, "Hey, the Sundance approved us," or whatever the fuck, to make it look like that. I mean, that's just what this is. It's just fake ass marketing.
Oh my God! Hey, that's a good fucking idea. One of your next streams should be fucking Game of the Year edition and see how many people you get.
What do you mean? Ain't nobody showing up to this show. This is a dead show. I told you guys this last year, bro. Hey, we had 300 people in here yesterday for Elden Ring, but we didn't talk about Elden Ring today, and that might have been a mistake. But it is what it is. They got really mad. You got even mad. You got mad.
You had me.
Yeah, I had y'all going, but I'm just telling you the reality of the situation. But Dying Light 2's got way more problems than Elden Ring. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, actual problems, because at least Elden Ring that we've seen gameplay of it on a lot of consoles. So.
How do I play that on? I mean, I'm not privileged or anything. I got a.
Oh yeah. I mean, what do you got? You got better shit than I do. What do you fucking got, bro?
How the fuck am I gonna play this though?
Yeah, well, what do you got? Like a 20 fucking 80 or some shit?
I got a 3080.
Damn, oh, fuck off, dude. Ain't privileged, dude. That's like a 1,000. Okay, you don't understand that, dude. If you got that card, you're privileged. That's like a $2,000 card, bro.
I saw the freaking price of what it would be to sell that thing. It's like jacked up 3 to 4 times.
You might as well. I mean, what is there to really do outside of? I mean, what is there to do with the card? I mean, you could do this effect that I'm doing because it works for the 30 series.
I'm screwed if something happens to that card.
One.
Why?
Snoy lost rest in pieces.
Man, because of the fucking
boys.
semiconductors and the fucking price to replace that thing.
Well, I mean, what is there ain't nothing to play? Well, the 40 series is coming out later next year, ain't it? Like fall of 2022.
Right, and hopefully by that time they will have that issue with semiconductors.
Well, no, there's going to be an announcement. NVIDIA is going to announce something really soon at the beginning of January, and I think it's going to be something. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be interesting.
What you mean?
I don't
know.
No, yeah, well, like next week.
No.
Yeah, they said there's.
I gotta fucking look that up.
Look it up and let me know what you like right now. Type it in.
What, NVIDIA 2018?
No, NVIDIA, just NVIDIA, and it should pop up.
Nate,
like
you donated $5 through Super Chat. Michael, you are delusional if you think the disrespects game will be any good. It will be a major flop,
for next
possibly
week.
the largest in gaming
history. No fucking way, dude.
Special broadcast. What do you think that means, bro? Do you think, dude, someone had a crazy idea? What if they introduce like a cloud service? I know they got NVIDIA now, but what if they introduce a cloud service and you get access to like a 3090 and you just pay like a certain fee a month and you can run the games to the cloud on a 3090 or something crazy like that?
Holy shit! Yes, that would be awesome.
What is the tagline for the thing? It's like something weird. It's like a gaming for everyone or something weird, ain't it?
Yeah. World of gaming.
Yeah. See, what does that mean? What does that mean, bro? What are they going to announce?
Topics of focus will include on design, simulation, gaming, and autonomous vehicles.
The fuck?
What?
What does it mean, bro? Well, maybe it has nothing to do with anything. I don't know.
Those NVIDIA, autonomous fucking video cards is gonna, take me a trip to go see freaking world class.
Well, they're already doing the camera, man. I mean, this is what's doing the camera. Do you see it moving?
Yeah.
It follows me a little bit. I mean, it's not the best, but
it's fucking dope.
Yeah.
What is that, Connect?
No. I'm using the NVIDIA RTX 30 series.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys didn't even know about this shit. What are you doing? Nope. I can do the built-in green screen too right now, based off of the GPU.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's how we're doing the background blur and everything. It's all fake. It is literally all fake except for the fisheye lens. I put that on there.
Right. Oh man. Yeah, dude. Dude. I have no clue. Yeah, I have all these games installed on Xbox. I barely have anything.
We got the built-in green screen right here. You don't even need a fucking green screen.
Install anything on there, and it's like the space is already taken up. They only give you like 800 and something gigs, and that's gone if you play Call of Duty.
Yeah, the whole situation has. I mean, the football has been fumbled. How many times do you take the fumble? The football ain't gonna get fumbled, and it does.
No, it's already deflated, man. It's someone punctured it from the start.
That's against the rules, bro. Deflate gate. What you mean, homie?
Tom Brady's coming out on the freaking.
Well,
field.
he's gonna have to come right out here.
To run that shit.
I mean, Tom Brady wouldn't even last in this fucking weather out here doing nothing. I mean, he'd have to sit by the heaters.
They really have to pay him to come out there.
I mean, I dude, how much does Tom Brady need for an hour? I got him.
Oh man,
I got him. I'll bring Tom Brady out here. We'll have 200 viewers, and but we'll be picked up by the mainstream news. Like this hobo got Tom Brady on the stream.
I'll imagine.
And if that doesn't do it after that, we're fucked.
Like
that's the
trying to chill for world class, and the only thing you hear is
oh no. Well, that's what they did to the good senator. Anyone that they bring on here, they just get, especially if it's someone new, they get really worked up.
I saw that vein popping out of his neck. He's about to punch that computer
screen.
Oh,
you should have heard him in that room. Holy, like it didn't even pick up the audio. Like the audio was so fucking terrible.
I cut out. That. Yeah.
Well, he was. It was too loud in there. I'm surprised it went on as long as it did, bro.
Yeah, y'all got close to getting kicked out. That shit was funny.
I mean, they knocked on the door like fucking 3 times. They called the fucking phone. Like it was crazy, bro. Dude, I've never heard like the energy was so fucking crazy. I wish it would have picked it up.
Yeah.
It's hard to when someone's that crazy. It's hard to figure out the audio on that.
That's what we need. That's what the channel needs.
Well, you guys can't show up. We're down to 200 viewers. It's dwindling. Everyone's negative in here. It's like it's hard. I mean, it's cold as fuck. Like
they're ungrateful. Fucking ungrateful, Michael.
Well,
they're ungrateful.
Yeah, I got 19 notifications on Twitter. They're probably all telling me to kill myself. So I got to look at that later too. Is this the reality of the situation?
Oh,
they can't handle it.
You fucks better shake up. All right, man. I'm going to let some of these clowns get on here. And,
the reality is there ain't no one else calling in. That's just how it is. I mean, dead show, dead channel. We have fucked up.
What do you mean, bro? This is one of the best fucking video game streams in all
but they
video.
Get desensitized. They get desensitized.
Right.
Then the fake fans come in here like, oh, Michael, I love you 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later they
Mind_@_Bay donated $2 through Super Chat.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess we're going to move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, I just wanted to say real quick that, I really do think that you should just start shilling these games because, these people, when real callers call in, like real fans call in and stay on topic and talk about, which is the point of the whole show, the chat just, next caller, they don't want to hear it. So I think you should just start shilling these games.
Well, if I were smart, that's what I would have been doing a long time ago. I mean, we have wasted a lot of time by not chilling. I mean, we should literally just start chilling. I'm not even joking. Saying everything's the best game ever, buy it, and then they're going to play contrarian and say, oh, this game's trash, Michael. Really? You sold out. You sold out, man. I already know what they would say. It's like, you were based at one point, bro, but now you've sold out to the system. How much are they paying you to show their product? Like, I already know what they would fucking say. It's so fucking predictable. But, I guess that's the heat I'd have to take.
They're all going to play contrarian because they all come from 4channel.
They don't want to admit that, though. They're like, oh, what's that, Michael? I've never heard that. I've never heard of that channel before until you mentioned it. It's like, come on, bro. Like, you were a moderator over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they're sitting in their Discord trying to write a script.
Oh, Lord. Well, that's why they don't go to the Reddit, because they're just too exhausted in terms of like, well, they've already exhausted all their thoughts in the chat room in some fucking cesspool. And that's why they don't want to go to my Reddit, because they're like, well, fuck you, Michael. We don't want to post over on the fucking Reddit. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, I appreciate, like, I really do appreciate, your honesty with these games, and you coming in and just exposing the truth. But I don't think people appreciate it. I think you should just start shilling it and just make them mad. I mean,
Actually, yeah, they'd probably get more mad if I started chill. If I were on their side, like, we don't want you on our team, Michael. We don't want you on our team. That's what they would say. Like, I got this all figured out. So if I flipped the script and said Elden Ring was great, buy it, they'd be shitting their pants on that one.
Well, yeah, and then they'll call up and play contrarian, and then just say, oh, it's trash, or whatever. I mean, it's a lose-lose with these people. I mean,
I mean, you're right. You're right. There's no win-win out here. I mean, for the most part, it's just people are bored and they don't have anything interesting to say, I guess, and they just get crazy.
I know, and I love the show, and I like calling in and talking about.
Are you new?
But it's hard.
Are you
Miles Kino donated $2.79 through Super Chat. Alana Pierce probably slept with CD Projekt boss.
Yeah, it's over. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate it, Miles, coming through. When did you find the channel? Have you been here for a while, or are you new to the channel?
I've been watching like a little bit over a year. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I've been watching. I see a lot of people say, oh, I was watching the streams from 2019, but you weren't even streaming.
Yeah, that's. I mean, unless I forgot, but yeah, for the most part, we were. It was early 2020s when we started streaming, which is maybe when we made the big mistake. We should have maybe never went live. I mean, I'm sure the channel would have turned out much different.
Yeah, and I think the show's getting a lot better from them because there's less incels coming in and saying stupid shit. But I just want people to stay on topic, and it's about dying life right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna troll, you're gonna troll. Like, there's nothing I can do to prevent that. But like, there's got to be a balance, right? You can't just have nonstop trolling because that shit gets tiring. So some genuine callers and a few trolls. Like, we can handle that music, but when it's just nonstop, just like nonsense calling in, like it's just like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, and some streams are just full of them. I mean,
well, sometimes it gets a little sometimes it gets a little rowdy over here, but what more can you really do? I kind of like it. I kind of like it discombobulated a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if this were to completely go how I had it planned, like, that'd be not as fun. I couldn't imagine doing a show where it's so dead, where it's just everyone kisses your ass, And there's plenty of streamers that just love that. I don't need everyone to kiss my ass because that's really boring.
Yeah, and I mean, I think some of the trolls are funny, but I mean, after you say Stephen Hicks for the 100th time,
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, they shouldn't be saying that. That's pretty fucked up. But I mean, what can you do?
I know it was funny for like a couple times, but I think that they need to just start calling about the topic. I mean,
a lot of people in here just don't care about video games. That's the hard pill. I have attracted a different audience because I stream outside. I think they want sort of like adventure streams or something.
$4.99 through Super Chat. Happy
New
Year.
They don't care about the quality. They just want to come in here and say stupid shit.
Well, yeah, and sometimes we do stream games like they're not the best streams, but there's only like 20 people, like literally 40 people that show up. So. They just don't care.
Yep, and it's so incredibly sad to see because you're over here trying your best to
Well, I mean, I can't even feel my feet right now. Like I they're literally numb. Like they're frozen. Like, it is fucking. I mean, I don't know if you're north or south or east or west, but like shit, if you're in the north, you can feel it right now.
Yep, and so yeah, I think you should just start shilling these games and make them mad.
We'll see. I mean, 2022, we got to make some changes, here and there. We got to just put more videos out too. That's what really helps. But we do have an Elden Ring video coming, so that's already 90% done.
Yeah, well, I mean, Dying Light's the one game you can't shill because I mean that just looks like a disaster. But,
I mean, yeah, I literally don't know what I could say about it other than I guess it. I mean, it's more Dying Light. I guess. I mean,
Well, no, I mean it's not even that. It's about the base consoles and
That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah,
delays.
yeah. For a game like that, I mean, Elden Ring, I could say, you know what? Okay, if you like Elden Ring, you're probably gonna love. Are you?
They showed the whole game already.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's why it's dead. That's why no one cares about Elden Ring. They've already people are still hacking it. They're data mining it too, and they're still fucking around with it. Like I'm seeing shit pop up in my recommended. Like, bro, I don't want to. The whole game's already out, so it's trash.
I know, and when you did an Elden Cringe stream yesterday, I mean, everybody.
Well,
was mad
someone took the link and they shared it within the Elden Ring community, and I think everyone got banned. So I mean, you guys can share the streams, but no, they don't. I mean, if my face, maybe change the thumbnail or something when you share them, because if they see my face, they're gonna be like, oh, it's that loser looking for. He's just like, oh, it's a bait channel, all this dumb bullshit.
Yeah,
Gian Gonzalez donated $4.99 through Super Chat. 2022 calls for some merchandise from UPM.
I just can't believe that, you say these things and then, they just dismiss you, and it's crazy.
Hell yeah. Well, listen, we appreciate you for calling in. We're probably going to wind this one down because it's getting a little too cold out here and the sun's going down. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty bad out here.
All right. Well, take care,
yeah,
Michael.
I appreciate it.
Take care.
Hell yeah, we appreciate you. Gonzalez coming through with the $5 Super Chat. 2-time Tony Hawk combo. You just came through 2 times. That's what we're talking about. We'll think about merch too. I'm going to hire someone to make some designs if we go through with it, but hopefully they're good. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, buddy, what's up? How are you this afternoon?
Holy shit, here you are back again. That's what we talking about.
Back again. Hey, I want to talk to you right quick. I'm chilling here at my villa in Key West. Can't reveal my position.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Key West, let's just say, make about $200K a year. In my position, I occasionally do business with developers like Techland, and here we go with Dying Light 2. I'm going to tell you right now, the development team is in shambles. Complete shambles. That game is not going to be releasing until at least 2025, and that's just the fact. Unfortunately, they can't put it together. They can't get it together. I mean, have we seen gameplay? We seen gameplay?
Nothing.
No gameplay at all. It's insanity.
Not on consoles. I mean, yikes.
Would not be surprised if the game ran at maybe 20, 15 frames per second on consoles. That would not surprise me. It's over. So just an inside scoop for you. This is world first here.
Holy shit.
They can't manage. They got a lot of the devs from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. They picked them up to try to help develop the game, but it's not working out. There's a reason that Paradox fired them. It's just not going to work out. So I don't know what they think they're doing. I mean, do you think this game has a reasonable possibility of coming out before 2026, 2027?
You mean Dying Light 2?
Dying Light 2, yeah.
Well, it's supposed to come out in February, but No,
not happening. It's not done. Nowhere near done. Needs a few more years in the oven. You know what I'm saying? When you look at disasters like The Witcher 3, that game clearly needed to come out this year, not 2015. This year, that game needed 6 more years of development. 6 more years. And they just didn't do it.
Yeah, they did. They couldn't hit the home run.
They couldn't do it. They couldn't sit there and actually put the work they needed. And listen, that's why CD Projekt Red, they're sitting there in cold Poland, freezing their balls off. I'm here in Key West, sipping on a pina colada, making $200K a year. Yeah, exactly. So Techland, I think they're done. I think this is going to be a failure. I think it's going to ruin. As I said yesterday with Elden Ring, this is another big ticket item that's going to just diminish faith in the industry. And as a whole, we may be headed for a second or possibly even third video game crash here in the near future. What's your take on that?
Well, I think that is definitely a possibility at this rate.
I would say it's not a possibility. I'd say it's more if rather than when.
Inevitable, yeah.
Inevitable. Yep. So Elden Ring, Dying Light 2, no good games coming out. Personally, I've been playing Game of the Year 2021 right now. SWAT 4 for me. All years, Game of the Year, every single year. But
what do you think about that new one, Ready or Not?
Ready or Not, I think it's going to be wonderful. They put some more work into it. I've been playing it. I got a key for free because in my business, again, I do get a lot of things from vendors. But I've been playing it a bunch. Needs a few more missions, few more mission types. Needs the guns sound great, feel great. But it's just not holding the candle to SWAT 4 for me yet. Unfortunately, I think they just got to put a few more years of work into that game.
Yeah, more time in the oven.
More time in the oven, exactly. Well, hey, Michael, it's been a pleasure talking to you, buddy.
Yeah, bro, appreciate you. Okay. All right, last caller here. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Last caller.
What's up, Michael? I just want to say I'm a fan. Congratulations. Happy New Year.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hope things are much better in 2022. But man, it just looks like Dying Light 2 might just be the new Cyberpunk. Like, come on. All these millennial dead,
if that inside scoop was real, I mean, shit, we I guess we're not wrong again. Unfortunately, I wish I were wrong, but shit.
Whether Cyberpunk, GTA Trilogy, Vanguard, Battlefield. I mean, it's over. It's over.
It's over. That's all we can say. It's over. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. We're going to move the wheels here. A couple more callers here. Hello, you're on the air. Got to wind this one down, folks. It's getting fucking cold.
Michael. I've been wanting to talk to you for a while, Michael.
Well, I'm here for you.
Michael.
Well, I'm here for you.
What's today, man? World class here, man. World class here, yeah?
Yeah, world class.
Michael, I respect you now. I've been watching you for a while. I'm a first-time caller.
Really?
But I respect you. I see what you're doing, man. You are revealing the truth. Elden Ring, those reused animations, man. Fuck.
Gates donated to Super Chat. Happy New Year, Michael.
So over, man. I was hyped, man. I was hyped, but then you feel the truth. You're like a Jesus Christ, man. You opened my eyes. I tell you what,
well,
man.
they do call me the prophet. They do call me the prophet.
I believe that you might be, man. I'm starting to see the light. I just wish I'd listened earlier, man. I ain't like Dylan. I didn't pre-order fucking Elden Ring, but look, man, I got to tell you something about Dying Light 2. I've got more faith in Dying Light 2 than I have Elden Ring. All right?
Really?
Because at least their animations are not so much unused. They don't
Actually,
look the best.
I mean, yeah, you might have a point there.
It's that game.
Yeah.
Miles Keno donated $2 Canadian dollars and 79 cents.
Sadly, it's all on PC.
Chat.
I went around and had that preview about a month ago, yeah. And they all got PC copies, no Xbox copy, sadly, but it still looked good. But as you're saying, we don't know how that's going to run on consoles. We're going to get another CD Projekt Red failure, man. I'm feeling it, man, and I'm fucking going to cry.
Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you for calling in. Thanks for calling in, bro.
Man.
Hell yeah. All right. All righty, folks. We got to end this here. It is getting too cold out here to stand out here and do nothing. So we appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show for those that did, coming through in the face of adversity. But we're going to wind this one down here. Final stream of 2021. Not the best stream, but, it is what it is. We can't always have the best stream in the world because, that's just the way the cookie fucking crumbles. I mean, the weather's fucking trash out here. I mean, it's just horrible. It's the worst it's ever been. So it is hard to come out here and have fun in the sun when the sun ain't popping out. The sun, the cloud covering the sun. So, but nonetheless, that is going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. And we will see you in 2022. It's over.